Then ile faida after hiyo yote tumebakisha about we are going to carry forward to next year was 14.7 million. So kwa kifupi hiyo ndio profit and loss ya Pcea Kayole Sacco. Tumetengeneza faida ya 14 million. Sawa sawa? Tumeelewa mpaka hapo? Kabisa? Tuende hiyo ingine. Page number 10. Page number 10 is a statement of financial position. Kwa lugha ya mtaa is a balance sheet. Ukiuja kwa individual lazima hata wewe ujiulize, mimi niko na nini? Kama sasa nimesimama hapa lazima nijiulize, what do I own? What are my assets? Kama niko na kashamba pahali, niko na gari pahali, niko na pesa pahali, that's my assets. Si ni kweli? So hata Sacco ni kama mtu, lazima ajiulize, tukikuja kuvuka mwaka, what did I own? Vis-a-vis hii pesa nimetumia kununua shamba, imetoka wapi? So that's the balance sheet. So we start with the assets. Kumbuka tulikuwa tumesoma total assets pahali. Si ni kweli? So what are these assets? Number 1, cash at bank balances. Ile pesa ilikuwa kwa bank zetu, cooperative bank. Ile pesa ilikuwa huko ambayo tulikuwa tumewekeza in short term money markets, some fixed deposits. Ilikuwa 239.8, and that is as at 31st December. Sio kusema kutoka Januari mpaka December imekuwa 239. Nile tukivuga mwaka ile pesa iko kwa bank. Investments. Ile pesa tumewekeza kidogo kidogo hapa, treasury bill hapa, shares hapa, Cusco was 5.3 million. Hiyo haikubadilika mpaka 2020. Intangible assets. Ile asset ambayo haionekani. Kisema hivyo useme ni hewa. It is a software that we use here. It's an asset. Sawa sawa. It stood at 1.2 million, down from 1.4. And why has it reduced? It's because every year we must depreciate it. Kwa sababu ikifika miaka ingine tutabadilisha. Si ni kweli? So lazima kila mwaka tunatoa kiwango fulani, tunaita depreciation and amortization. Si ati tuliuza, unajua nafikiri tuliuza software, hatukuuza. It's a accounting provision. Loan and advance to members 706 million, nafikiri tumesoma mara mingi, up from 596. Although tutaenda kwa note yake tutasoma, ni muhimu. Equipment or the fixed assets was 1.3. Hizi ni computer ambazo ziko kwa ofisi, furnitures, fixtures was 1.3, up from 1.5. So ukijumuisha hiyo yote, that's the total assets of 954 million, up from 834. But you can see our major assets are 2. There are loans to members and the cash at bank balances. Sawa sawa. I can just make one comment. Niseme, for the Sacco to perform better, people must take loans. Sawa sawa. So hii pesa we are saying is lying at cash at bank balance 239. It could have been utilized better kama ingekuwa kwa loan tu, kwa sababu member angekuwa amesaidika na Sacco ingepata interest mzuri. So it's upon new members to take more loans to assist our Sacco and also for our personal growth. So hiyo pesa imelai hapo 239, tuipuguze tuilete kwa loan to members. Twende liabilities. Tumesoma assets. Sasa hii pesa imetoka wapi? 954. The key source of this money is members deposits. Ile pesa yote mtu anasema niko na saving ya 10,000, 20,000, 1 million, hiyo savings deposits stood at 775 million, up from 691. Kuna some other liabilities. Kwa sababu kama hatujalipa liability, still is a source of finance. Current tax, ile pesa hatujalipa. Kumbuka tumesoma taxation pale ni 3 million, lakini kwa mwaka tulikuwa tumelipa kidogo kidogo hapa na pale. So ile ambayo hatukuwa tumelipa was 2.3 million. Interest on members deposit ambayo tumesoma pale 6.2%, 48 million. Dividend payable tumesoma 12.2%, 9.2 million. Payables and accruals 1.6 million. Ile pesa hatuko tumelipa suppliers hapa na pale. Ile pesa ambayo probably kuna honoraria ambayo it going to be proposed haijalipwa na staff bonus haijalipwa, stood at 1.6 million. We have an insurance fund, and you know that the money which was lying there in that account was 2.3 million. Benevolent fund, you have that fund, you know that the money which was there was 1.7 million. So the total liabilities, from the Sacco's point of view, the Sacco, the total liabilities was 840 million shillings. But the bulk of it ni nini? Si tumesema ni deposits. Twende kwa equity, our share capital. The share capital 75 million. Hiyo sana najua tumeelewa. I will not dwell on that. Statutory reserve 14.5 million. Ile 20% kila mwaka tunapelekaka kwa reserve. Imefika sasa 14.5 million. Revenue reserve. Ile profit and distributed profit at the end of every year. Wakati tumefanya hesabu, tumedistribute, tumepatiana honoraria, tumepatiana whatever, ile pesa ambayo imebaki ndio imeaccumulate over years 13.6 million. General reserve, kuna mwaka some years back when the Sacco iliona itege kiwango ya 10 million ikweza general reserve. So our total equity was 113.6 million, up from 87 million. If you add the total liabilities up there, the 840 plus now the 113, it gives you 954 million, which is equal to our total assets. That's the balance sheet. Sawa. In summary, our assets are primarily loans and cash at bank. Our liabilities as primarily members deposit. Maana hapo ndio tunatoa pesa ya kupatiana loans. Our equity is capital, share capital, reserves comes to 113 million. Our total balance sheet 954 million. Tuko sawa? Tumeelewa? Ama kuna pahali nafaa kusisitiza? We go to the next page. Now from here, we have already had the financial statements of Pcea, Kayole, Sacco. Those two pages in Mesoma, the income statement and the balance sheet, those are the accounts. Na kama mmelewa hiyo, I'm happy. These are the pages, they just explain the two pages. Hakuna kitu mpya sasa utasikia. Sawa. So, this page here, and I hope you are page 11, it's called the statement of changes in equity. Ile equity tumesoma 113 million. Share capital, statutory reserve, retained earnings, general reserve. How has it behaved in the year? Share capital. Tulianza na 57 million at January 1st, 2023. Ile share capital mpya tulireceive wale members walisema mimi sasa nimetoa share capital was 5.6 million. Ile share capital tulirecover from deposits was 12.2 million, giving at the 75 tumesoma. Statutory reserve tulianza na 10 million. Tukaleta the 3.6 tulisoma. Ikakuja 14.5. Retained earnings na hapa tusikize vizuri. Tulianza na 9.5 million. Tukaongeza from our profit and loss 18.4 million. We have a proposed staff bonus of 362,000. We have a proposed dividend of 9.2. That's the 12.2%. We have a proposed honoraria 960,000. Then kuna kiwango tumetoa tukapeleka reserves. So, ndio nimesema msikizike vizuri. Kuna proposed staff bonus, proposed dividend, proposed honoraria. Hiyo itakuwa ni kazi yenu kupiti. Na ndio tunaita proposed. Siwezi sema ni dividend, nasema proposed. Mkisema tutoe, tutatoa. Mkisema tufanye hii, tunafaa. Sawa sawa. Lakini board wamepiga msasa, wakaona hiyo ndio kiwango ambayo inapaswa. General reserve have not changed 10 million. Page 12, kwa kawaida sitakaki kusoma hiyo kwa sababu that's more technical. Na sasa nitasoma kwa 10-20 minutes na tutasaidiana sana, lakini it's called the statement of cash flow. The cash flow statement. Kwa kawaida the profits that we make should equal to the cash. Si ni kweli? So these statements try to explain the relationship between profits, cash, how our cash has moved, where have we gotten our cash from, imeenda wapi. So hiyo acha tuachane nayo for now. Lakini kama kuna mtu atakuwa swali nitasema. Page 13, page 14, at page 15. Hizo tunaziita the significant accounting policies. Kwa kifupi ndio tutengeneze hii hesabu, lazima tukue na ile sheria ambayo tunazingatia na hatujabadilisha. Even the International Accounting Board haijabadilisha. So our policies have remained the same. Page 16. Number 1 there, up there. Interest on loan to members, tarudia. Other interest income tulisoma, mnakumbuka? Tulisema other interest income. Ndio hiyo sasa. Tulikuwa na interest tukatoka kwa CIC 4.4, Britam tukatoa 1.5 na Cusco tukatoa 7 million. Other income pia tulisoma, the bulk of it is loan processing fee, na nafikiri kuna kitu mlikarabati how it's charged, na tena loan uptake was more, so the Sacco got 3.6 million from loan processing fee. Hizo zingine they are self-explanatory. Page number 17. These are the administration costs. Tulikuwa tumesema pale kwa P&L. Tukasema they are 4.3 up from 3.1. That is the list there. 12 and the postage. 828. ICT cost 705. Donations 287. Office rent 360. Legal and professional fees 230,000. Audit fees 80,000. Office expenses 522. Strategic plan 441. Ushirika day 274. Tukijumuisha hiyo yote inakuja 4.2. Governance cost tulikuwa tumesoma pale, but nikakwambia ni ile vitu ya board, education training, AGM expenses, committee travel and subsistence. Board sitting allowance 2.7 down from 3.1. Education and training 1.2. AGM expenses was 1.5. Committee travel was 1.5. Note number 8, sales and marketing, that was 1.8. Note number 9, depreciation. Hiyo tumesema ni ile provision tunafanya kwa software na kwa assets. Note page number 18. Note number 10 up there. This is the cash. Tulisoma 239 million. Iko wapi? And we can see the bulk of it. Iko saving account ya CIC unit 48 million. Cooperative Bank, we had 21 million. That is in saving accounts. Current account, we had 13 million. We had Cusco, 3.5. Fixed deposit Cusco of 100 million. Deposit Britam, 23 million. Coop Bank, 30 million. Hiyo ndio tunasema tujaribu kupunguza igie kwa loans. Note number 11, the investments. The bulk of it is treasury bills. Haijabadilika. Intangible assets, tukasema ni software. Small addition there, we improved the software. Kwa sababu ya the cyber threats, we did some firewalls. Costed us 367,000. Page number 19. Sasa tunamalizia. Page number 19, that's loan to members. Loan to members, this is an important point. The movement is there. We started with 605 million at January 1st. We disbursed, ile loan tulipatiana yote was 483 million. Ile repayment that was made by the borrowers was 300 million. We recovered 68 million from deposits. Then we made a provision of 13.5. Just to mention about this provision, SASRA has given a guidance on the provisions. Hapo chini unaona there's a table of the aging of the loan. And that table is as per SASRA requirements. The provision there down, kama tungekuwa tuna comply 100%, we should be at 28 million provisions, but tuko at 13.5 million. We have reported that to SASRA, even ourselves. Lakini kwa sababu we have agreed that we have to make the provision progressively. Tukikuja mwaka moja tuseme we have made a provision 26 million, then you are not going to get even interest. Ni kweli? Ama dividend. How to have that happen? Si watu wanaanza kusema wacha nitoke Sacco. So we have done it progressively, and maybe within the next 1 or 2 years, we have fully complied with SASRA requirements. And you can see there's a statement there which says, the management plans to continue increasing their own loss provisions at the rate of 50% of accumulated loss provision for last year. So the next year, we are going to increase the provision by about 7 million. So itakuwa 20. So itakuwa ikibaki kidogo. So nasema in the next 1 or 2 years, we will be fully compliant. To then page number 20. Run to that is that's a repetition of page. Let's go to page number 21. Sorry, I think there was a error in printing. Page 21. Note number 15 there, members deposits. Ile pesa tumepatiana kama deposits, how it moved. We started with 691 million. The new deposits that were received was 175 million. Dividend and interest capitalized from last year's provisions was 12.6 million. Loan offsets to Mesoma 68 million. Withdrawals during the year, wale watu walitisha pesa yao, was 22 million. Loan interest offsets was 1.1 million. A transfer to shares was 12 million. So our members deposit at the end of the year was 775 million. Kwa kifupi, that is how our deposits moved. But key to note is that the new deposits was 175. Tukafanya some offset hapa na pale kwa around 68. Then there were some withdrawals, 22 million. Let's go up to page number 22 as we finish. Page number 22. Let's go to note number 19, because note 17, 18 tumesoma. Note number 19 was payables and accruals. Ile pesa tuko tumelipa. The bulk of it was the provision for honoraria and employee bonus. Yotakuja wakati yake kupitisha. Page number 23. I think we have covered everything. Page number 24. Still an explanation of what is happening. Page number 24, up there, related party transactions, the committee allowances. For openness, we said we are going to put every committee member, be it the board member or supervisory committee, na ile pesa amechuku. Go back to page number 6. Page number 6. And my first statement was, kazi yetu kama auditor ni kuangalia kama hesabu ni mzuri actually hii hesabu ingesomwa na treasurer, lakini kamwambia acha nikusaidie kwa sababu nimeipiga msasa na ninajua. Lakini kazi yetu kama auditor ilikuwa tukuje, we test balances, tuulize maswali, we be comfortable ama otherwise. So what we own in this booklet is page number 6, 7 and 8. And it's about what's our opinion. Hiyo hesabu tumesoma yote. Auditor ambaye ni independent amesema aje. Kwa kifupi, auditor amesema hiyo account inapatiana true and fair view of the state of financial affairs of the society is at 31st December 2023. Hiyo ni kumaanisha hiyo account ni mzuri kulingana na auditor. Sawa sawa. Hakuna kitu utaingia pale uchabue vitabu uone ikiwa tofauti kuliko yenye tumesoma. So we have gone to a system, tumeangalia balances zenu kama ni members loans, interest, kila kitu, tukaona ile accounts ambayo imeprepare na board ndio hii ni mzuri. In the process of our audit and in value additions, kuna vitu unapata hiyo jafanywa mzuri hapa na pale kidogo accounting wise that you sort there add then si ni kweli. So in a nutshell, those are the accounts and they have received what we call unqualified opinion. So accounts ni mzuri. I think I rest my case there. God bless you so much.
Tumpigie makofi. Asante sana brother auditor. Can we have a proposer and a seconder for his statement? Kama uko na swali bado utauliza. A proposer and a seconder.
Francis Mutinda, 4611.
A seconder.
Felista Dutamurege, 1621.
Asante, tuamuke kidogo, unajua hesabu sio rahisi. Tuamuke kidogo ndio tusikize treasurer's report. Hesabu haikuwagi rahisi vile. Tunyoroshe miguu kidogo. Tuketi chini. Mr. Treasurer, please, we want to hear the budget for the year. Kabla auditor akae chini, ningemuuliza arudi ndio ile swali we uko nayo, sababu tumesema hesabu sio rahisi vile. Tunaweza fikiria explain yote, lakini pengine kuna pahali hukuelewa. So let us ask a question or a comment on the auditor's report. Any question?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Matthew Karanja, member 3334. I have some few questions to the auditor and also to management, which is the board, and also the management in conjunction. The auditor and would have sought to understand, you made a comment that when you're doing your recognizing the income, ile pesa ama faida Sacco inapata, kitu ya kwanza ni zile pesa mmelipwa, si ndio? Ukasema Kitu ya pili, na nikiangalia hii report, ni kwamba financial statements zimetengenezwa kulingana na IFRS. Hiyo ni financial reporting standards ambazo zinaongoza reporting venye inafaa kufanywa. Nauliza hii kama CPA pia. Kitu ya kwanza, confirm kama imefanywa kulingana na IFRS 18 mambo ya recognized income. Kwa sababu ulisema kitu kama interest ikilipwa ndio unaambiwa tumepata hii interest. Kama imewekwa kwa bank, kama kwa Cusco, wakiwalipa ndio mnasema mna recognize your income. Nikielewa vizuri kulingana ile ujuzi kidogo niko nayo, hata kama ikifika mwisho wa mwaka na umeweka fixed deposit na Cusco, unafaa uangalie ikifika, kama uliweka deposit mwezi wa 10 na deposit ni ya miezi 6, hiyo miezi miwili wanafaa kulipe pesa ngapi? Hata kama haujalipwa unasema ninafaa kuwa nime-earn hii, hiyo inakuwa kitu inaitwa receivable ama wako na deni yako. So tukonfirmie kama imefanywa kulingana na IFRS 18 kulingana na statement yako. Hiyo ni swali la kwanza. Swali la pili, anapeleka hii aswa mpaka kwa management. Nikiangalia our bank cash and bank balances, tuko na 239 million. Na hii 239 million, the bulk of it, 100 million, iko kwa Cusco fixed deposit. Cusco fixed deposit kwa 100 million ilipatia members a return ya 7.15 million. Hiyo ni 7%. Wa leo, any bank ama institution penye unaweka fixed deposit, the market rate saa hii ni kitu 10%. Kwa sababu wewe mwenye unawekeza pesa, kuna kitu inaitwa negotiated rates. Una negotiate na bank ama na mwenye anaweka pesa yako, utanipea return ya pesa ngapi, ndivyo niweke pesa yangu hapo. Unauliza cooperative bank, si mna bank na wao, cooperative mtanipea interest ya pesa ngapi kwa hii deposit naweka. So tukipata ati tunapewa 7.1%, is it really value for that money? Ama kama tungeata negotiate na cooperative penye tuna bank pesa yetu, tungepata a better return hata 9-10%. Isitoshe, kuna because I'm comparing that, kuna ile pesa imekuwa kama treasury bill. Treasury bill zenyewe imekupea 10%. Treasury bill zenyewe ni 10%. Ile pesa imewekezwa hapo ni 500,000. Mbona tusiwekeze pesa huko basi? Because it's about kwenye pesa yetu inakuwa invested kutupatia return. Ambad members, si namna hiyo? Hivyo basi tunauliza swali, is about prudent investment of our resources. Haya, kitu ya tatu, tukiangalia ile pesa tunaambiwa kwa interest income, na nataka tufungue kitabu pamoja members. Twende kwa notes to the financial statements, page number 16. Twende page number 16, note 1B. Tuko hapo. Tunaambiwa interest on loan for members note A ni 73 million. Hiyo ni sawa. Twende kwa other interest income. Hapo kuna CIC deposits, treasury bills 539, Britam 1.5 million, Cusco saving 31,000, interest on Cusco investment 7.1. Si namna hiyo? Ukiangalia our cash balances the year, so hiyo inatupatia 13 million. The year before we were at 17.7 million on interest income. Na hiyo ina drive on what we have as our cash and cash balances. Nataka tupindue hii kitabu tuende kwa balance sheet yetu. Hiyo ni page number 10. Tuko hapo? Are we there? On page number 10, cash and bank balances. In 2022, we were 229 million. In 2023, we were 239 million. That is 10 million extra. Lakini ile interest tuna earn inapungua. Mnasema hii pesa imewekwa Cusco, si ndio? What is the arrangement with Cusco and who negotiates the rate with Cusco? Because if we are having any other investment, you also mentioned money market funds. A money market fund today gives you more than 10%. A CIC fund gives you 12%. So the question we're asking, are we doing the prudent investment to get our members? Because tunaambia members, tumewapandishia interest ya dividend on your deposit from 6% to 6.2%. And on your share capital from 12 to 12.2. 0.2 ndio naambiwa ndio increase. But on other parameters, our loan book imegrow. Our bank balances zina grow by more than a double digit.
Be a bit brief, please.
So that is my question,
Yeah.
and I'm brief on that, and that's the end of it.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bwana Matthew. Thank you so much, Bwana Matthew. I think those are well thought out questions. And I'll tackle what concerns the auditor. And then the management will put their comments. Tusikizane. Now the first question was about revenue recognition. Now I had, in my presentation, I had talked about some cash basis of recognizing other income, that is other interest income. There's a reason for that. For example, in our financial statements, the way you have just read it, especially Cusco interest, and you have analyzed tukasema imeenda chini, there was some money which belonged to 2023, about 1.8 million, that had not been received as at 31st December. Sawa. But then, prudently, you must ask yourself, if at all this money is due to us, and it was not received by 31st December, and it has hit account probably after year end, how do you recognize it? Now, I agree with you, we have what we call standards. But what is a standard? What's a standard? Standard is to guide you. Is that so? But it leaves room for you to make judgment. So you should not divert so much from standard. Okay? But it's not that you have to align it 100%. So you see in the 2024 account, we recognize some interest from Cusco that was supposed to be 2020. And there were reasons for that. Because if at all somebody has delayed in paying my interest income, then I don't think it would be prudent for me to come and tell members we have made 20 million, but it's all in debt. Is that so? It's better I tell you, we have made 18 million that's available for cash distribution. So in that, but in the larger perspective, the interest from members' loan that we have done on accrual basis. Okay? There are other things like dividends. For example, if at all I have some shares in CIC insurance, they say they are going to give a dividend of this. Before I see the dividend warrant, and before the dividend hits my account, I cannot come and say, let me provide for this. Okay? So world over, there are items that can be recognized through cash basis, and others can be recognized through accrual basis. Sawa. But key thing is that what is due to the Sacco has been properly recognized. Na nilisema sitaki kuweka kizungu mingi ya standard number this and it's good because you are CPA like me, lakini kwa sababu nataka watu waelewe ndio nimejaribu kupuguza. Sawa sawa. Number 2, when we talk of fluctuations in other interest income, you must also realize, and I said this clearly, when you talk about balance, a balance is a particular date. So it will be a bit misleading for me to take a balance at 31st December. Niseme I had 239 million against a balance in December the other time of 229. Then I do a comparative analysis of the interest. Because you can find in February maybe I had 200 million. Is that so? In March I had 185 million. So you have to compare like for like. So you have to look at analytical review month per month. What our cash balance is month per month. Sawa. But also, if you add to my first point of about Cusco, about 1.something million, then it almost compares. But you don't compare a balance versus balance because you have to look at the fluctuation. Sometimes you have fixed deposits, we recall them, we invest again, we recall them, those kind of things. The other issue was about, although the management is going to also to comment, just commenting maybe. The other issue was about the treasury bills and whatever. The management is going to comment, but sometimes, as we said, the principal activity of the Sacco is to give members loans and to safeguard members' assets. All of you know, and this is something I was also advising my other corporate clients, other clients. We had a problem with government in terms of liquidity and everything. And the government, maybe just to add, the last board they issued it at 18%. Not even 10%. They issued at 18%. But you have to ask yourselves, why are they issuing at that? Because they know the confidence level with the public is at all-time low. So they want to entice you with an interest rate that you can feel, wachani, I take risk. But now, there was a time, I think last year, for the first time, the government did not pay interest on the treasury bills. Otherwise, they say let's capitalize it. You have earned this, but you're not going to get any money from your account. We have added your investment. Now, from Sacco perspective, if we take, for example, 100 million, and we put it in a treasury bill because of the interest rate, we might, if at all things go very well, we are going to report a lot of other income. But if at all they don't go well, and the government says, yes, you have earned, but then let's roll it over. Who will be at a loss? It's the Sacco, is that so? So some of those are decisions that they made day by day. I don't know what the board has done, but that is from my personal opinion. Sometimes you do risk analysis. The government today wants people to ready its money because you are facing a cash crunch. And you know that. And you know, for example, you are facing the Eurobond issue, and people don't have a lot of confidence relating to government, so they have to increase the interest rates. So somebody will say, government is giving 20%, invest there. But you have to ask yourself, why are they giving 20%? Okay? Now, the other issue was, I think the management can comment, but I have left out something. They can comment and maybe add on something. But those are very good questions, Manakaraja.
So thank you, Bwana Joroge. To add on what he was saying, and I really appreciate Bwana Mushoki on your questions. You realize one key thing you are raising concern is the reduction on other interest income from 17 million to 13.7 million. One, you are quoting one investment, or per se, we don't call them per se investment, they are placement, because you can recall that money anytime. The Cusco. The auditor is saying here, we recognize income when it is earned. When you have received it, ile pesa tumeweka kwa Cusco 100 million, there was some earning interest yenye tulikuwa tunafaa kupata, lakini as ile siku tulifunga mwaka, hesabu inasoma ni as at 31st December 2023. Hiyo siku hatukuwa tumepata hiyo pesa. But come January, in fact on 4th January, we received from Cusco interest worth 3.6 million. 3.6 million, which now relates to the year 2023. But unaona sasa kwa vitabu hatujaiweka hapo, because it had not been actually been received on our bank end. It had not been banked. So if you do the analysis or the rate at which Cusco is giving us at 100 million, we have total received from Cusco. Now if you cross over to the year, 10,800,000. So that is a 10.8%, which I believe, like you are saying, in the market rate, if you negotiate, the rate is going there at the rate of around 10%. Another key thing you need to understand, these balances are at that date that we crossed the year. They did not learn that, like now, the 239 was all throughout the year. The balances kept fluctuating. Like now, you look at the Coop Bank fixed deposit. If you go to that page 18, we are talking as at the close of the year, we had a total balance fixed deposit of 30 million. But once you come to page 16, there is no interest that had been received from Coop Bank. Reason, although we had opened with a 20 million balances, hii pesa tunaekanga wakati watu hawachukui loan. But ile siku, like the auditor is saying, our objective is to give loan. So hii pesa tu ni kuweka tu. If it answers some money, well and good. If it doesn't, the key principle objective is to give loan. So tukianza mwaka wa 2023, tulifungua na 20 million kama fixed deposit. Ikafika wakati wa kupeana dividend and interest kama leo. Mukasema mpewe dividend and interest. Hiyo pesa 20 million tukaitisha Coop Bank before the maturity date. So we lost. Tuko pamoja? But the reason is, hakuna vile ningewapigia simu niwaambie ati sasa tunagojea pesa imachue kwa bank ndio tuwapee nini? Dividend. Including now, I'm giving you an example. This 30 million that is in Coop Bank. Sorry Mr. Medhu, you are here manager. Hii pesa tutaitisha saa hii. You see now, if you peg at this 30 million, you are still expecting something from it. It's a give and take. Hii mkono moja unataka upewe dividend. Hii mkono ingine bado unataka hiyo pesa ikae kwa bank. You have to balance. Like now tukitoka hapa, the next thing we shall do, hii pesa tutaitisha bank. You see already if you do a 10% of 239 million, at you expect kupata 23 million. It will not last for a whole year. So you cannot do an arbitrary percentage. At you chukue 239, useme hiyo inafaa kukupea 23 million. We keep recalling this money. We place them on a short term period. Ndio tena usikuje pale useme loan ati uliitisha loan ukaambiwa nini? Ati hakuna pesa. No, this money keep fluctuating. Ukiangalia hata kwa loan book, the loan book has grown. Meaning hii pesa tulifungua nayo mwaka the year 2022. All that cash and cash balances, the 229 during the year 2023, we kept recalling this money. Tulienda Cusco tukawaitisha, tukarudisha, CIC tukawaitisha, tukarudisha. And you see, you keep investing, recalling. Investing, recalling. So at 31st, those were the balances placed in different banks. And members, note, you cannot now take ati sasa juu tumeanza hii mwaka. Si 2023 tulifunga na 239. Hawezi anza mwaka ya 2024. Useme, you are expecting, like we are saying, the commercial bank rates earning is 10%. So you kind of say, now you are expecting interest from this investment to be allowed 23. Yet you know very well tukitoka hapa, mutaitisha dividend. I'm not saying muitishe. But I know mutaitisha. Mukiitisha hiyo pesa tutatoa wapi? Si tutachukua hii pesa. Shall we then earn the placement? Like now these are 30 million, we have placed them in 10 million kwa bank ndio earn interest. But sasa mkiamua hapa tupeane dividend, manager ako hapa ataconfirm hiyo pesa tutatoa tuwape, si ndio? We lose the interest. So another aspect is that issue of recalling money time and again once we come and give loan, hakuna vile nitakwambia pesa iko kwa bank tugojee ati wendo usipewe loan. If you look at the interest on members loan received from members loan, it has increased. If it could have reduced, now that could be a question, because I couldn't be losing, or the Sacco couldn't be losing twice. Una lose hapa kwa interest from investment, na lose pale juu kwa interest from members. So if you look up there, interest received from member, it increased from 55 million to 73, because we record the money from all these investment and we gave it to the members, who now the members paid interest to the Sacco. And we are saying it is the principal objective of the Sacco kupeana nini? Loan, si kwenda kuwekeza pesa. We only do it when there is surplus, or pesa ni mingi, tunachukua tunapeleka wapi? Kwa bank. Tuko pamoja? Asante.
Praise God, members. Tuko sawa sawa? So can we invite our treasurer to give us the budget? Swali? Sawa.
Good morning, good afternoon, members. My name is Samuel Wanyahora, member number 1759. Okay, thank you, Matthew, for your question. They are very valid. However, I'll not go to that line. I'll go to the line of the fixed deposits versus money market fund. If at all we put fixed deposits in a bank and then we recall before maturity, it will mean that we had not foreseen what was ahead of us. My advice is, or my question is, if we are recalling money, why can't we invest the money in money market fund, and which obvious is higher than the fixed deposit in the bank, and when we recall the money, we will lose no interest. We shall get our money with maximum interest. Why are we putting money in a fixed deposit and recalling before it matures? Because members want maybe dividends.
Another question? One more question.
Thank you, CPA. I want to first correct you on something. And this, you are my rounded CPA and an auditor. And sorry, I must also say I've also practiced as an auditor. So I must correct you on one thing. IFRS, accounting standards, hazikupatii freedom uende hivi ama hivi. They say what should be done. You must define what is your basis of accounting. Kama unasema ni cash basis, nikireceive leo, hiyo na recognize. Ni kama ukiuza mkate nimetengeneza faida leo. Kama ni kitu inaitwa accrual, kama sija kulipa mshahara yako ya last month, bado ni deni niko nayo kwako. Si ndio? So lazima utuambie, acha kutuambia unachagua, acha kututanganyishia cash basis and accrual basis. There is no mix of that. Hakuna modified cash, na kama ni modified cash, sema kwa report hapa. Under basis of accounting and accounting principles, weka hapo. Basis of accounting. Tujue tunachanganyishiwa cash basis na accrual basis. Unatuambia wakati mwingine nikipata pesa hiyo na recognize sahi. Mtu akilipa loan kwa sababu ikifika tarehe 10 ama ifike tarehe 30 na unafaa ulipe loan na hujalipa, hujatuma hiyo interest, hiyo deposit yako, si bado ni deni? Si ndio? Kwa hivyo kama as a 30th huko umelipa, si bado wanakudai? Si ndio? Kwa hivyo usituambie ati zingine ni cash basis, ati interest wakati umereceive ndio inakuwa una recognize. Hapana. Si tumesema hapa dividend ni liability. Tunafaa tulipe na tuka recognize kama liabilities na honoraria. Lakini bonde ikifika interest unatuambia ati hiyo wakati itakuja tarehe 4 January, as the CEO has said that una recognize hiyo tarehe 4 January. That money you recognize kuna kitu inaitwa prorating. Hiyo pesa ungefaa kuan as a then una correct then una recognize then. That is one thing. Hii mambo ya kusema recording, kuna kitu management inaitwa financial forecasting. Hata ukipata mshahara yako, unajua kuna nini unafaa ulipe lini na lini. Unafaa udetermine within a month how much money would I need. Kwa kawaida, how much do we issue as loans in a month? How much do we expect to be receiving as payments on those loans? Based on that, unaangalia what our surplus is. Then those surpluses, based on your financial forecast, and you continuously review, unasema, if in a month, tunapeana loans za 15 million, ama 20 million, ama 30 million, acha tuweke buffer of another 4 million, 5 million. Any amount above that, hiyo tuweke kwa deposit. Because already, you don't need to record because you can determine cross certainty, nitahitaji 15 million ama 20 million, na nimeweka another 4 million in case mtu mwingine aitisha ama 5 million. You don't need to be recording all this. And again, I agree with my learned friend there. We have money market funds. Why don't we diversify our investment portfolio? Kusema tunaweka 100 million kusko itupatia 7% interest when other cop wako hapa. Sindio? Nimesikia kuna mtu wako hapa. What is the interest rate on fixed deposits? They are our primary bankers. If our primary bankers, then why even do you even offer them? Are you offering a management the nice best resource for our money? Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Your question is clear. No.
Thank you, Bwana Matthew. Tuko sawa? You know, ni time ya the learned friends kujibizana. The learned friends tunajibizana sasa. Sasa sijui mnachagiria side gani? Unashagiria side gani? Unajua ukishagiria hiyo tutakutana pale. Anyway, on a lighter note, Bwana Mushoki, I still take you to the IFRS 18 there. And like you are saying, I agree to some extent. But realize those are standard, like the auditor said here. We have a regulator called SASRA, who is so keen on what you are saying. And one thing, like we are saying, interest, and I still maintain that, if you read the auditor's report, it's on cash basis. We shall still continue recognizing interest or any income when it has been received. And I take you members, kwa hiyo kitabu yako ya Sacco, inakuanga imeandikwa loan, si ndio? Hiyo kitabu yako inaandikangwa principal interest, principal loan only. Haikuangi imeongezwa at interest yake. I agree with you. If you go to the bank like they do, wakikupea loan, wanacombine interest and the principal. They kind of recognize once you have that loan, we expect some interest from you, which is an income to them. But for us, hata kwa kitabu yako ukiangalia saa hii, kitabu yako ya Sacco, we don't recognize interest until you have paid it. Hiyo kitabu hata ya Matthew, if date 10 imefika na mtu ako na loan, hatuongezangi at interest pale tukasema ati sasa huyu hata kama hajalipa interest ni income kwetu. Because I would be sometimes, even here, we would be fooling each other sometimes. You realize there are some loans, like we are doing the provisioning. There are some loans close to 30 million, which are not performing. Meaning, hazilipi vizuri, sindio? So, hata interest yake, haikuji, sindio? Then I come here, I tell you, hata kwa hii 30 million, bado na expect nini? Interest. Because if we use that rule, it will call for us to provide so much of this interest that is not yet paid. Tukifunga mwaka right now, tukifunga mwaka, I'm very honest with you, there are some interest of close to 20 million which were not yet received. Na mnajua hata nyinyi member, nyinyi huchelewa kulipa loan. Tuinue mkono tuone ni nani hachelewangi kulipa loan. Do you ever find yourself at interest iliongezwa pale? So our accounting policy is on cash basis, that we only recognize interest when it is received. Wachana hata na ya Cusco, kuja ya members, si ndio? Account yako we only recognize interest, umelipa interest na tuna recognize kama revenue to us when you have paid it. Si ati ifike ati ujalipa miezi 2 na mimi bado na hesabu I have made income. Let us be clear. I agree with you. The accounting policy, some of these accounting and we are regulated by SASRA. We took these accounts. Ukiangalia pale ziko na stamp, and the first thing it was rejected is recognizing interest which you have not received as receivable, because the Sacco is being asked, nani amekwambia lazima member alipe hii interest? What if the members fails to pay? Hiyo interest ulisema, na nilikuja hapa nikashare to members na sikuwa nimeipata, na nikaanza kugawia member na sijaipata, nitakuwa nikiwadanganya, because kuna member fulani hawako amelipa interest close to 6 million, si ndio? Hiyo close to 6 million again nikuje hapa niwaambie na igojea, lakini nyinyi mnataka mulipwe, si ndio? Nitawalipa, mtalipwa kama imetoka wapi? So let us agree. A standard like he is saying, they are their standard. And our regulator SASRA on Sacco transaction, you only recognize income when you have received it. Siwezi kaa hapa niseme I was expecting 10 million, yes it is receivable. Kama dividend, what we are saying here, we have just proposed, they have not been paid. Proposals. Bwana Jeremiah, you talked about the fixed deposit versus the money market. You find our money, most of it is in the money market, and we have kept diversifying this investment. Even if the money market is paying well, hatukatai, tuko na CIC, tuko na Britam, even Coop Bank, we have the what do you call it? The call deposit, which is not fixed still. You know, we diversify. Even if inalipa na interest kubwa, you have to diversify. Look at the investment that we have placed in different institutions. And that was last year. This year, we have still, again, diversified. Like auditor was saying here, we have placed more money in the treasury bills and boards. But let us not dwell on these other activities. Zenye zina earn income for the Sacco. Our main principal objective ni wewe upate loan. So hii pesa tukiendelea kuagi ati inafaa kwenda huku na huku, we are losing our direction on our objective as a Sacco. Kazi yetu ni kuleta pesa, wengine wanakopa, wanalipa nini? Interest. If it happens there are extra money, we diversify, tupeleke treasury bill, tupeleke CIC, tupeleke Cusco, tupeleke Coop Bank. But if we dwell that hii pesa ati ndio sasa we are dwelling on, why are we not discussing the increase in on loan interest from members from 55 to 73? Kwa nini hiyo hatuongei kuhusu? Because we are discussing another item which is not our objective. Kazi yetu hapa ni ulete pesa ukope, si ndio? Wewe hukuleta pesa huku ipelekwe CIC ama Cusco. But in the event the money is available, we take it to those other investment. And the thing we should be discussing here, to my opinion, why are we increasing from 55 million interest received from members to 73 million? That's close to 18 million increase. That is our objective. Ingine is a by the way. And we are saying that by the way, we diversify. Na si lazima tuweke pesa huko. And in the event you people requires money, I said here, sija incite mtu aitishe dividend yake. If right now muitishe dividend yenu, the 48 million, the first thing we shall do is kuendea hiyo pesa. Then again we shall come back here and ask ourselves, kwa nini we earned less? These balances are at specific time, but they kept changing with time. Utakuta 20 million, we had placed it for 1 year. But again, loan ikakuwa mingi sana. We record everything. Then again, we started reinvesting. So members, can we dwell on interest which is received from you members, which is our core objective. Tuyamwe. Asante.
Thank you, Brother CEO. I think now is good time that we hear the treasurer on the budget of the year 20. Karibu.
Asanti. Ukisikia CEO akiongea, theory na practical sometimes hazipelekanangi. Ukiingia kwa theory na practical, some things zinakuja. Members mkikuja mkiitisha loan, hatuwezi kuambia ugoje. So we have to give you the money. Si pesa ni yenu. Na hakuna mtu ashaikuja kuitisha loan akaambiwa hakuna, sivyo? So we are going through the budget, page 26. Wale wamefika saa hii, good afternoon. Nimerudi tena. Na hii ni kubwa, so naomba mkuwe patient.
Na wale wamesimama pande hiyo, we still have seats in front here. Utachoka sana ukiwa umesimama na bado kuko na viti pande hii. Tafadhali.
Asante. Twende page 26. That is the budget for last year, 2023. We have the budget for 2024 and the proposed budget for 2025. So tuanzie, our core business is giving loans. So on account we say that interest from loan, last year we had budgeted 63,600,000. The actual zenye tumesomewa is 73,537,994. So we have a positive variance of 9,937,994. So that is why we say we record some investments, because of the increase on loan uptake. So the budget for 2024, last year we had budgeted 70 million, but we hit the target before the year. So we are proposing a supplementary budget of income, that is, we challenge us more with a supplementary budget of 10 million. So that it come to 80 million. And 2025, a proposal budget of 90 million. So that is requesting that supplementary income of 10 million. We go to interest from other investments. Last year we had budgeted 19 million. The actual was 13,749,553. A variance of 5,250,447. And budget for 2024 is 24 million. We don't have a supplementary budget. And also for 2025, we are the same figure, 23 million. Because our core business is not on investments, but it's on giving loans. That is the total income. Budgeted 82,600,000. Actual is 87,287,547. Variance of 4,687,547. Budgeted for 2024 was 93 million. Due to good performance, we are proposing the supplementary budget of that 10 million to come to 113 million. We go for other incomes, that is registration. Nitakimbia haraka sasa kwa sababu it's long. Registration is 1.4 million budgeted. Actual was 838 million. Variance of 602,000. Budget for 2024 is 1.4 million and 2025 1.4 million. Passbook budgeted for 20, actual 230,100. Variance of 189,900. Budget for 2024 for 20 and for 2025 is 420. 20 kwa fines. Budgeted is 1.44 million. The actual is 249,518. Variance is 1.190,482. Budget for 2024 is still 1.44, and proposed budget for 2025 is 500,000. Loan processing fee budget is 1.56. Actual is 3.6 million. Variance of 2.109. Budgeted 1.6. supplementary budget of 2.5, and proposed budget for 2025 is 5 million. Refinancing fee budgeted is 840, actual is 645,073. Variance is 184 to 927. Budgeted for 2024 is 900,000, and 2025 is 1 million. We go to withdrawal fee. Budgeted is 96,000. That is 96,000. Actually 68,200. Variance of 27,800. Budgeted for 2024 is 100,000, and 2025 remains the same 100,000. Transfer fee. Budget for 2023 was 36. Actual 28,48. Variance 15,152. Budgeted is 40,000, and 2025 also 40,000. Reactivation fee budgeted is 300,000. Actual is 320,050. Variance is 20,050. For 2024 budget is 300,000. 2025 is 400,000. 20 dividends from Coop Bank shares is 9,600. Actual is 11,970. Variance is 2,370. And the budget for 2024 is 9,600. And also 2025 is 15,000. Dividends from Cusco is 24,000. Actual, there is nothing. Now 20 variance 24,000. Budget for 2024 is 10,000, and 2025 is 10,000. Other incomes, so you can see the totals for 6.1 budgeted. Actual is 6 million. Variance is 112,518. Budgeted 6.259600. Supplementary 2.5. 2025 is 8.925 thousand. So 20 for total incomes budgeted for 2023, that is the total income was 88,765,600. Actual is 93,346,29. Variance is 4,575,029. Budgeted is 99,259,600,000. That is 2024. Supplementary budget of income is 12,500,000, and 2025 an income budget of 121,925,000. Interest on members deposit. This is interest on that we are the interest that members you are going to receive. Last year, those who came for AGM, it was 42. We will give you 42,075,597. Budgeted was 42,075,597, but actual rose up because of good performance of loan. We are proposing 48,051,900, a variance of 5,975,303. Budget for 2024, we are proposing to have 62,625,318, and 2025 to be 72 million. So we go for this. These are expenses that we are reading now. Staff cost, salary and wages. Salary and wages for 2023 was 4.5 million, 4,530,000. Actual was 4,462,385. Variance of 67,605. Budgeted for 2024 was 4,587,000. Supplementary budget of 573,000, and for 2025 proposed budget is 5,500,000. Staff education, we have a supplementary budget of 200,000, and next year is 300,000. Personnel overtime budgeted for last year was 132, actual was 132,000, actual is 126,000. Variance of 6,000. Budgeted for 2024 is 150,000. To 2025 is 200,000. Total staff cost is 4.6 million. That is budgeted. Actual is 4.588,395. Variance of 73,605. Budgeted for 2024 is 4.737 4,737,000. For supplementary budget of 773,000, and for proposed budget for 2025 it is 6 million. Haya, twende kwa administration expenses. So number 1 is communication. For budget 2023 is 1 million. Actual is 828,950. Variance of 170, a positive variance of 171, 050, 1 million. And 2024 is 1 million, supplementary budget of 200,000, and proposed budget of 1.5 million. 20 kwa license and SASRA expense, budgeted for 2023 was 200,000. Actual was 97,200. Variance is 102,800. Budgeted for 2024 is 200,000. 2025 is 300,000. General repair and maintenance, we had budgeted 100,000. We only spent 1,200 only. And variance is 98,800. That is a saving of 98,800. Budget for 2024, it is 200,000. Supplementary budget of 300,000. So budget for 2025 is 600,000. Printing and stationaries, budgeted was 500,000. Actual was 297,301. As a positive variance of, that is saving of 202,699. For 2024 is budget of 500,000. 2025 600,000. ICT cost, budget of 1 million. We spent 705,982. A positive balance of 294,018. Budget for 2024 is 600,000. 2025 is 1 million. Donation is 500,000. We spent 287,000, saving 213,000. And budget for 2024 500,000, and 2025 600,000. Office rent budget is 500,000. Spent 360,000. Variance positive balance of 440,000. Budget for 2024 600,000. 2025 720,000. We go for audit, internal audit fees and professional fee. Budget for 120,000. We spent 100,000, saving 20,000. Budget for 2024 120,000, and 2025 150,000. We go for legal fees. We budgeted for 500,000. We spent 130,000, saving 370,000. And budget for 2024 is 500, and 2025 500,000. Audit fees, budget is 130,000. For actual 80,000. Variance of 50,000 positive. And 2024 130,000. 2025 150,000. We go for VAT on audit fees. Budgeted was 20,800. Actual is 12,800. Variance of 8,000. Budget for 2024 20,800, and proposed budget is 24,000 for 2025. We go for office expenses. Is 500,000 budgeted. Actual is 522,243. Variance of 22,243. And 2024 budget is 600,000. 2025 700,000. Debt correction fee budget is 600,000. Actual 173,703. Variance of 426,297. Budget for 2024 is 600,000. And for 2025 remains the same as 600,000. Strategic plan and policies. Budget 400,000. We spent 441,200. Variance of 41,200. Budget for 2024 is 400,000. 2025 is 1 million. 20-year celebration. We have a 24. We don't have any budget or supplemented budget, but for the year 2025 we have a budget of 2 million. Ushirika Day, budget of 1 million. Spent 274,000 for 80. Variance of 725,520. Budget for 2024 and 2025 remains the same as 1 million. Supervision and recovery expenses. This is 5,200 budget. Actual is 8,200. Variance of 3,000. 2024 budget is 10,000 and 2025 budget is 12,000. We go for salaries. SASRA levy budget is 600,000. We didn't spend any. Variances is 600,000. Budget for 2024 is 700,000. Variance of 200,000. So that it add up to 900,000. And next year a budget of 1 million. We go for Cusco service charge of 2,400. It remains, we have not spent anything, so all the budget 2024 and 25 remains the same. Union subscription of budget of 20,000, we didn't pay anything, so and all the years 2024 and 2025 we have a budget of 20,000 each. Post office budget of 15,000, we have not paid, and 2024 and 2025 the budget remains the same as 15,000. Total administration expenses budgeted was 7,713,400,000. Actual is 4,320,215. Managing to save 3,383,141. Budget for 2024 is 7,718,200. Supplementary budget, if you add the total of those supplementary budget of 700,000, and for 2025 a budget of 12,483,400. Depreciation and amortization charges. Depreciation on equipment for year 2023 was budget 500,000. Actual was 462,444. Variance of that 7,556. For budget for 2024 and 2025 remains the same as 500,000. Now we go to total depreciation and amortization expense. Budget, the totals of those columns is 1.1 budgeted. Actual is 1,006,722. Variance of 93,278. Budget for 2024 and 2025 remains the same as 1,100,000. We go to governance expenses. AGM expenses budgeted was 1.5 million. Actual was 1,459,500. Variance of 40,500. Budget for 2024 is 1.8 million and 2025 is 2 million. Member seminars education budget was 2 million. Actual 1.227,800. Variance of 772,200. Budget for 2024 is 2 million. 2025 is 2.2 million. Board supervisory education a supplementary budget of 300,000 and the next year of 400,000. Supervisory allowances budget was 300,000. Actual 165,000. Variance of 135,000. For 2024 budget is 300,000. 2025 budget is 350,000. Board allowances budget was 2.7 million. Actual was budget was 2.7. Actual was 2,567,000. Variance of 133,000. For 2024 is 2.7. 2025 is 3 million. Committee transport and subsistence, that is budgeted was 1.7. Actual is 1.55, 1,545,660. Variance of 154,340. Budget for 2024 is 1.7 million. Variance of 100,000. 2025 is 2.1. Total for that column of governance expenses is 8.2, 6.9. That budget's 8.2. Actual 6.9. Variance is 1.235040. For 2024 budget is 8,500,000. Supplementary budget of 400,000. And 2025 is 10,050,000. Sales and marketing expenses. Marketing expenditure, that is Budgeted was 2 million. Actual is 1.833431. Variance is 1 million. Variance is 166,569. And budgeted for 2024 is 2 million. 2025 is 2.2 million. Finance charges. Bank charges budgeted was 70,000. Actual is 42,095. Variance of 27,005. For 2024 budget is 70,000, and 2025 it is 100,000. Net provision for loan loss. This is as per the auditor and the CEO has tried to explain. We had budgeted of 4.5 million. Actual, we have put 4.5 million. Variance is 0. Next year, so that to be in compliance, we had budgeted for 6.5 million, and for budgeted for 2025 is 9,750,000. Total finance, it should be total finance is 4,570,000. Actual is 4,562,995. Variance of 27,005. Budgeted for 2024 totals is 6,570,000, and for 2025 is 9,850,000. Asset acquisition. Computer and accessories. Budgeted for 2023, we had budgeted 500,000. We spent 131,725. Actual is computer and accessories budgeted was 500,000. Actual is 131,725. Variance, that is saving of 368,275. 2024 budget is 200,000. 2025 is 300,000. Furnitures and equipment budget was 300,000. We spent 21,885. Variance of 278,105. And the budget for 2024 is 300,000. 2025 is 100,000. Printer. Printers budget was 150,000. We spent 87,000. Variance of 63,000. Budget for 2024 is 100,000, and 2025 is 100,000. Software upgrade, we had budgeted 1 million. Actual is 367,120. Variance is 632,880. Proposed budget is 1 million, and for next year 2025 is 500,000. Totals, that is the last point, is 1,950,000. Actual is 607,740. Variance is 1.342260. Budgeted is 1,600,000. And for proposed 2025 is 1 million. Thank you for becoming patient for that very long budget. God bless you.
Tumpigie makofi. Can we have a proposer and a seconder for the treasurers for the budget led by the treasurer? A proposer and a seconder. Tafadhali.
John Wainaina Kiongo, 1892.
A seconder.
Edwin Maina, 2222.
Thank you so much. Can we have a question, comment on the treasurer's budget for the year 2025? A question or a comment? Thank you. Then we come to appointment of the auditor. Before we go to the appointment of the auditor, we will request our cooperative officer to go to the resolutions. Karibu.
God is good and all the time. And that is, wow, thank you. Through the chair, the board, the supervisory, all the invited guests, and our honorable members. Good afternoon. How are you? Are you happy to be here today? Mnafurahia? Ama tuachie hapo? Ile mambo mzuri ndio sasa imefikia, si ndio? Yeah, we thank God for this day that ametupea na baraka mingi ya mvua na tukaweza kukutana hapa ndio tukue na is it 18th or 19th AGM? 18th, eh? Oh, thank you. You are very alert. Hatujashikwa na njaa. Okay, members, thank you. So I want to start by giving a few remarks. Sitaki kuwaweka sana. Then I will do the resolutions and elections. Before I proceed, my name is Christabel Kiteka, Cooperative Officer, and I came with my colleagues. Mwingine ako around, you let her say her name, ndio tuendelee.
Good afternoon, members. Good afternoon once again. My name is Charlene Mageto, Cooperative Officer. Najua ndio siku ya kwanza tunaonana. Mwili siwashtue, sisi ndio tuko sawa. Sisi ndio tuko, asanteni.
All right, mmesikia sauti yake? Yeah, so she's my colleague, and then we are with a gentleman, Abdi Fatra. Abdi is around, he's somewhere, maybe ameenda kuswali. Sawa? Oh, yes, come. Mbona sikuwa namuona? Sorry, Abdi.
Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Kwa majina naitwa Mr. Abdifata Abdisal, Cooperative Officer. I think we were here together last year, right? So thank you. I know you are a good people. Karibuni. Thank you.
Thank you. Mmesikia sauti zao wote. So we are going to do what brought us here. And I know God will guide us and lead us in the right direction. So I just want to give a few remarks pertaining the performance of our Pcea Kayole regulated non-withdrawable Sacco. The society is doing well as we check the books. Ama mumeonaje? The management imefanya kazi mzuri. It's doing good work. Kama tungekuwa na management yenye tumeweka like they are not visions and people of integrity, atungekuwa penye tuko. So mmesikia tuko under sasa vizuri. And we are meeting the threshold. The ratios zimefikia. Yenye njafika imebakisha kidogo, but come next year I know we will be there. Sindio? As my colleague is saying, you are good people and you cooperate. You see, if you don't cooperate, management will not be able to attain the goals that we want our society to do. Sini sawa? So I want to applaud management for the good work that they have done. And us here as members, we should know our core mandates in a Sacco. It is savings and credit, that you save your money, na unapewa pesa, na unarudisha na interest. Sindio members? Sasa we have a lot of money. Simona mkisomewa cash and cash equivalent. Like 239 million and some coins. Hiyo pesa yote inaenda wapi? Hamtaki kuchukua loans? Members, ni vizuri tunachukua loans. Our core mandate ni kuweka pesa na kuichukua credit na tunarudisha na interest. And then the good thing is interest yenye unarudisha, it's tax free. Si ndio? Tunataxiwa hiyo yetu. We are not taxed. So ukikuja hapa uta complain interest ni kidogo. Sasa ile umechukua loan na unarudisha na hiyo interest yenye is tax free, you will enjoy more than ile tumesema. Yes, we advise that we have idle cash ama pesa ingine kando, we do investments kama zenye mmesomewa hapa za Britam, CIC and what have you. But unaona hiyo ikienda kwa investment nje, hiyo interest, there is tax in it. So mnataka tuende hiyo way ya kuenda kwa investments kwa third parties ama sisi wenyewe tujijenge? Tujijenge. So members, kindly I urge you, hiyo pesa iko hapo, wacheni tuchukue loans. Come next year utakuwa ukifurahia ukisema our interest has grown and our chama is doing well. It's doing well. Thank you. Then also want to congratulate the staff. Mmesikia tuko na staff 8. Si ndio? Are we not doing well? We are, and we thank God for this far. The staff, they also doing good job. Kama wangekuwa maybe kupewa hizo loans ingekuwa na unashinda umecomplain, lakini sijasikia complain ya loan yangu imechelewa. Si ndio? Ama kuna mtu akona complain? Sijasikia complain. So the staff also, they are doing good job. Mungu awabariki na waendelee na kazi mzuri ile ya kusaidiana na management kuendeleza kikundi cha Pcea Kayole Sacco. Hiyo mambo ingine nataka sasa tufanye resolutions. Nimewambia sipeani remarks mingi. Just want to go direct to do the resolutions. Cause members mumekaa kutoka asubuhi, mlikuja na mvua, si ndio? Kila mtu alikuja akinyeshewa, hata mimi nilikuja nikinyeshewa, lakini we thank God, mvua ni baraka, si ndio? Yeah, mvua ni baraka. Pia nataka kuwashukuru sana before nifungie hiyo, members, for leaving your busy schedules and coming to join us to have our AGM. Kama amungekuwa hapa tukose quorum, atungefanya mkutano. So mmefanya kitu ya maana sana kukuja kwa hii mkutano ya leo. Mpokee shukran. Ni sawa? Na washukuru sana. Asanteni sana kwa kufika kwa hii mkutano ya leo. Mungu azidi kuwabariki na tuendelee kutengeneza hii chama yetu ya Pcea Kayole, and God will bless us more. So allow me just to do the resolutions. Then after the resolutions, we'll have our elections. Tukifika election, nitawaelezea more about it. Turn to page, your booklet, page 27. Page 27. Tumefika hapo? Yeah, page 27, we have proposed resolutions. And number 1 is pay dividend on members' share capital at the rate of 12.2% for the year ended 31st December 2023. This year 24 tunalipia 2025, si ndio? Si mnaelewa vile inaendanga? Yeah, so for the previous year, for the year under review, kuna pesa mlifanya biashara. Hii yetu ni biashara. Ichukue kama vile umeweka kibanda yako mahali, umefungua shop, umefungua supermarket. So si unahitajia, unatarajia kupata mapato. This is the same thing that we made profits during the year under review, and you are being given, there is a proposal that you get those dividend on members' share capital at the rate of 12.2%. Na hiyo ilikuwa, if you go to page 22 utaiona hapo, it's amount of 9,212,292 shillings. So mnasema hiyo pesa tuwape ama ikapitaliziwe ama tupeleke kwa children's home ama mkikasirika munipe. Mnasema aje? Mupewe. Hiyo mkatai. Aya, nipate proposal na secondary dividend at the rate of 12.2%.
Paris Maina, member number 4181.
Sorry, Maina,
Paris Maina.
Paris. Thank you. Seconder?
Grace Wayego, 1117.
Thank you. So mtapewa dividends on share capital at the rate of 12.2%. The second proposal as a resolution, it's a pay interest on members' deposits at the rate of 6.2% and on pro rata basis. Hiyo ni ukienda page pia 22 utaipata hapo ya 48,051,900 shillings. Mpewe pia ama to capitalize? Tupewe members deposits ama to capitalize? Tupewe. Nipate proposal na seconder.
Kambo Githuku, I propose 7419.
Thank you. Seconder?
David Dongo, 224.
Thank you. So hiyo pesa mtapewa. Si unaona tukifanya vizuri tunapata mapato mara mbili. By the way, you are very lucky, let me just mention. Mkienda Sasra, kuna wale hata dividend inakosanga saa zingine. So you should thank your management committee, they are doing good job. Sawa? Kuna wale wanakosa hiyo dividend, wanaambiwa mjamiti hizi ratios, so mngoje kwanza until you attain that. But nyinyi mko sawa, si ndio? Situpigie hata makofi kidogo. Santeni. Thank you. Then there's a proposed management honoraria of 960,000. What is honoraria? Kuna maybe mtu anajiuliza hii honoraria ni nini? Si ndio? Ama tunajua sisi wote? Okay, honoraria, it's a token of appreciation. Kama uko na mfanyikazi wako ama uko na mtu umetuma kufanyia jambo na anaifanya vile ulikuwa unataka, si unarudisha mkono? Sasa sisi tunataka kurudisha mkono kwa management committee, the board and the supervisory. Sasa hiyo mkono yetu tunarudisha, na kuna hiyo provision iko kwa audited account ya 960,000. Si ya mtu mmoja, ni hiyo kikundi cha watu wote. So tuwape hiyo to appreciate, si ndio? Si wamefanya kazi mzuri? Kindly let me have a proposal and a seconder.
Richard Onyari Nyakunda, I propose.
Richard?
Onyari Nyakundi.
Nyakunda, thank you. Seconder?
Irene Watere, 3215.
Asanteni. Wenye ni wazuri. Kuna kwingine tunashindanga hapo kwa honorari. Mungu awabariki. Muendelee hivyo hivyo. Nao Sacco yetu italeta shida. Si unaona mnawa encourage, mnawa motivate, si ndio? So next year today they will do better than what they did last year. Then kuna staff bonus 362,500 shillings. Si pia staff tumesikia they are 8 na wanafanya kazi poa. Pia wao muwakumbuke hapo. 362 for the staff, 500.
Member 2048, John Wainaina.
Thank you. Seconder?
Member 5745, Christopher Kifango. I second.
Thank you. Hi, we are now on resolution number 4. Membership qualifications. Inasoma aje? Allow persons, groups, or organizations that do not belong to more than one cooperative society dealing with the same type of business to become members. Kwamba mkubalie watu, vikundi, organizations, hapa nisamee Kiswahili wenye hawako kwa society zingine na wanataka kuwa members. Ni kama you are opening your membership. your common board. Tunaelewana? I think ni kama ilikuwa ya it was a community based. Kila mtu anaweza jiunga na Pcea Kayole. Lakini sasa hivi mnataka kuifungua hata kwa vikundi. Kama kuna our MCA wants to elaborate Oh, the CEO. Okay. Wacha tuelezee anamaanisha nini ndio sasa mjue how to approach the issue.
So the current bylaw only allow an individual member to become a member, a natural person. Mtu ndo tu anafaa kukuwa member. So as per the bylaw currently the way it is, but you realize we have already registered groups, companies, sindio? So kuna members wamefungua groups ikakuwa member. Note that a group can become a member. Wewe uko member na group yenu mmeungana watu 10, mnaweza kuwa a different member. Mko watu 10 and again mko na kikundi yenu mnakuwa watu 11. Currently the bylaw does not have that line that allows those persons, organization to become member. It only allow the natural person, wewe kiumbe ukue member. But considering that we have already registered corporate accounts, companies, groups, we want now to have that clause. Ndo isikue tena tunaambiwa uliregister kikundi na bylaw yenu haijarao. So that's why we are saying hiyo tuweke that clause pale kwa membership verification. A member, an individual person can become a member, a company can become a member, a group can become a member. Currently the way it is, it has only allowed a person, wewe kiumbe ukue member. Ndo tunafungua ndo to allow, already we have already allowed, to allow groups mkiungana, you can become a member as a unit. So it's something we are just adding. Thank you.
Okay members, tumeelewana? Mumeelewa vizuri? That kama uko na hiyo self help group yako, unaweza ileta inakuwa member. Hata kama we pia we ni member. Tunaelewana? Yeah, so nipate proposal na seconder ama kuna any clarification before tuendelee? Mko sawa? Okay, sawa. Nipate proposal na seconder. Ujua the more we grow, the merrier it is. Si ndio? Yeah. Proposal wa membership.
Members number 11, Ruth Gishagwa.
Seconder.
Luce Motito, 689. Member number.
Rose ama Ruth?
Lucy,
sorry.
Motito.
Okay. Thank you. We move to resolution number 5. Approve the use of Empower mobile app. Mobile app ni kama ile unataka ku-apply instant, ndio? Ama hiyo ni gani? Sio anaweza elaborate. Wasishindwe ni nini wata approve na wajui ni nini inamaanisha. Just give him at least 1 minute atuambie.
So what we are saying is already some of you have accessed the account through their mobile phones. Sini kweli? Ile tuliongea pale. So that app we have been calling it the Empower app. So it is a requirement that we have a public participation. Sio management ikuje yeke app ikuwe ni mtu anafanya biashara nayo kwa members. So that's why we have brought the proposal here, a resolution that it was passed by the members that this app, hiyo star 670, the USS, the star 670, the Pcea Kayole Sacco app, the portal, that it form part of us. Ni sisi tuliitikia tutumiange hiyo. Unajua kuna watu wanateta ati ile ya e-citizen 222 sijui ni ya nani. Hatutaki ikuwe ati hata hii yetu ni management walifanya nini? Walileta. So that's why we have brought the proposal here that we agree we can use the star 670 to access your account. So what there is, members, you can access your account details through your mobile phone. One way is to access through the *670. *670 utaona balances zako zote pale, unaweza kopa, unaweza guarantee mtu loan pale. The other option is uende kwa Google Play Store, pale download Pcea Kayole Sacco app. Pcea Kayole Sacco app. Ukishaingia pale utapatana na hiyo app, and you can be in a position to view who you have guaranteed, all the payments that you have made. There is also the self care, the portal. Ukilipa pesa yoyote, there is a message that comes to you. We acknowledge the receipt of your blah blah blah. Then inasema pale to access your account, there is a link that normally is given there. If you just click on that link, it will send you, and you can be in a position to see your account balances. Hii issue ya kukua, unajua tumekuwa na hii kitabu for long, the passbook. Si ni kweli? Number 5. Mlianza na passbook mwaka gani? Ile ya posta. Leta wa Sacco na go digital. Tuachane na hii kitabu na hii maneno ya kusema I don't know my balance, sijui niligarantii nani. You can access everything on your phone. So we have said is *670. You can download the app on the Google Play Store. You can use the portal. Tumesema hiyo, you just click hiyo SMS after umelipa a coin. You just click there and you can access everything. Hiyo kitabu yako, it is on your phone now. You don't have to continue carrying this kitabu. Number 5, umebeba kitabu miaka ngapi? Tukihesabu miaka 18, bado umebeba kitabu miaka 18. Sasa beba simu. So that's the resolution we want to pass. We acknowledge that this app form part of us. You query?
All right.
I know she will read the other mobile loan. On that app, you can borrow money from that app. Sio lazima kila wakati ujaze loan form. You can borrow some small amount starting from 5,000, but you continue growing your amount, your limit. Ukijaribu kukopa pale itakwambia you can borrow 5,000. So that loan product, again, hatuwezi kuja as management here. Tuseme ati sasa tulileta product na nyinyi member hamukuitikia. So again, it is the reason we are bringing the resolution here, that you also accept we have a mobile loan product. Ndio muitikia such that kuendelea mbele hata ukikopa Sasra, because Sasra is the key thing here, it regulates us. Ndio kusikue ni sisi tunaform ati tunaanza kuna mtu alileta ka product kake anapeananga loan na mobile app. So it is the reason we are bringing in your loan. You can borrow through the mobile phone, the M-Power loan.
Okay members, tumeelewa? Yani vizuri unajua na waklarifyia ndio msipitishe kitu then mjiulize what was this that we passed during the AGM, si ndio? So ashawaelezea how to go about it. Vile utafungua kwa simu yako badala ya kubeba kitabu, simu yako tu itakusaidia kwa kila jambo. So I need a proposal and a seconder kwa M-Power mobile app. Then pia inafuatana na hiyo ya loan, it's the same thing. Hiyo tu kisha download the app, you are able to apply the loan. Vile umeelezwa pia unawezaona wenye umeguarantee, unawezaona your balances, is just like the same thing. But so nataka mnisaidie proposal na seconder. Number 5, M-Power mobile app. Tuanzie na kwa app, then app sasa iko na hiyo mambo ya loaning.
Faith Daburi 2213.
Thank you Faith. Seconder?
Francis Mutinda 4611.
Santi. Next, number 6. Here mobile loan. Loan M-Power. It's a mobile app. The same. Just the same. It's almost one and the same. Sikila mtu ako na booklet. Yeah, so unaiona tu hapo.
Jane Jero 405.
Sorry?
Jane Jero 405.
Thank you, Jen. Second?
Agnes Madenge 837.
Yes, Agnes Asante. Now on resolution number 7, there's a resolution that we need to pass today that mukubalie tukue na satellite office I understand where we are, hiyo tunaita headquarter, si ndio? Penye umeoriginate si ni headquarters. Then sasa tunahitaji ofisi ingine maybe within Kayole environs but not here. Hii sasa ni headquarter, then tukue mwenye ako mbali kidogo huko Matopeni, najua Matopeni, maybe somewhere huko kuna ofisi karibu. Sio lazima ufike huko head office, unaweza saidiwa wapi? Uko karibu penye huko, satellite office. Tumeelewa? Yeah, so proposer na seconder, mnakubalia tukue na hiyo ofisi? Aya, proposer na seconder.
James Jelly, 2355.
Thanks, James. Seconder?
Seconder Amos Kara, 268.
Thank you. Haya. So tuko resolution number 8, appointment of the external auditor. Our auditor, you need to hide ama utafunga masikio. Lakini si aliwaomba kazi na ana competitor, kuna mwingine ameapply. So your auditors were Kibebe and mnakumbuka hiyo jina? Joroge Kibebe. So mnawala wafanye kazi ama mmechoka na wao? Waendelee. Hamtaki kuwatoa? Lakini unajua sasa 3 years unatoka upende usipende. But hajamaliza term yake, si ndio? So proposer na seconder for the auditor. Jina?
Willie Cheruyot, 823. I propose.
Kidogo Cheruyot, we have a proposer here. She wanted to propose, lakini hatujampea chance. Mary? Beth Murigi. Thank you, Beth. Seconder,
Willie Cheruyot, 823.
Santi Cheruyot. Asanteni sana. So we have all right. Consultations. Lazima tujadiliane before tuendelee. Tusiharibu. So thank you so much. We are done with the resolutions. Hapo number 9 imeandikwa any other. But we really don't allow that. Kama uko na resolution, you submit it to the management 7 days prior to the AGM. Tumeelewana members? So kama uko nayo leo, hiyo itaenda tu hivyo mpaka next year. Samahani. So kama uko na resolution unaileta 7 days before the AGM, unapatia management, ndio sasa inaweza kuwa imechapishwa hapa. Kila mtu angeiona hapo. So tunasimamia hapo mambo na resolutions and we are going to come back for the elections after a few remarks from other invited guests. Ni sawa? Asanteni.
Praise God, members. Nafikiri tunaendelea mzuri. We'll give the chairman a chance to invite one of our invited guests.
Makofi members kwa the cooperative official. Kazi yao ni ngumu saa ingine, hata wengine wamefika sababu kazi ni mingi ya kumalizia these issues. Actually, serikali nasema the last Saturday ni 27th. Kama hamujafanya umekosea. Kwa hivyo ndio naona tuko hapa. Hata wengine tuko tumesema ni tarehe 6 lakini wao ndio wana guide mambo. Now I want to invite our good friend and the manager for the cooperative bank that is right here. Sababu tukiwa na yeye ametusaidia sana. hata kwa mambo zingine gumu ambao tukihitaji pesa tunakuwa cheki zetu ni mpaka ziende through. Hata kama iko na tatizo kidogo, tunatatiza kama tumeongea na yeye na yeye ametusikiza. Kwa hivyo ni mtu tumefanya kazi naye pamoja. Karibu sana Bwana Medho. Useme moja mawili, alafu tunaelekea kumalizia. Asanteni sana kwa kutulia. Mr. Medho, karibu.
Thank you. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asifiwe tena. Mine is quite few. One is to thank all of you. I've been in this area in Kayole for about 5 years now. Na nimesonga na nyinyi. Nimeona as you grow. I've been with you when you are not getting dividend. And now you are getting dividend. And therefore for me is to congratulate you, all of you, for the job well done. When we were doing, I think, our first, the first AGM that I attended here, we were quite few. But from the look of things, Bwana Chairman, we might require Kasarani. In a very few years, we might require Kasarani Stadium. Sindio? Which is a good growth. I think for me, I don't have much because it's not my day. It's your day. But I'll say this. One is to compliment, to congratulate the board of the board of directors for the job that they've done well. For us here as a Sacco and a bank, we complement each other. Whatever that we are not able to do on that side, they are able to support you on this side. Sindio? And therefore, we are not in a lot of competition. We support each other. And most of you can bear me witness that we have supported each other in this journey. And we will continue doing so. In terms of an area that somebody was complaining about the interest rates, for you, we give you a negotiated rate. And I think, Bonasio, you can confirm, we didn't negotiate. We don't give you any other rate that is given by anyone else. We sit down, we see what's better for the Sacco, and we discuss and agree to agree or agree to disagree until we agree on what would be the good thing for the Sacco. And finally, team, even as you come to the, to wide up the AGM, man is to wish you well, even as you support this. Continue supporting them. They really need your support as the management. They really cannot go far without you holding their hands. Continue holding their hands. It is your Sacco. And as the CEO have said, our core mandate as a Sacco is to lend, is to borrow your money. Investment is, by the way, our core objective of the Sacco is borrowing and lending. Therefore, continue borrowing. We don't even, let's not continue holding much of your money. Continue borrowing so that you grow with this Sacco. When this Sacco grows, we grow here as Cooperative Bank. I think that is it for me, from my end. And I wish you the very best in the remaining part of the day. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much, Brother Medho, the manager, Cooperative Bank Kayole. Most of us know that we have been holding medical camps free. And the person who has been heading it is none other than our secretary, who is going to say something about a forthcoming free medical camp.
Good afternoon, members. God is good. Paul and najua tumechoka, but I just want to highlight 2 things and say that our Sacco recognizes the corporate social responsibility, giving out to the community, wale watu ambao wako karibu na sisi. And we have been doing that with conjunction with the Pcea Kayole Church. I want to recognize and appreciate the elders and the Reverend who have given us this ground to conduct several medical camps. We held one last month, and I'm happy that most of you turned up. We were doing the cancer screening for cervical and breast. We were also doing the dental, and I'm happy that quite a good number of you turned up. And in the same spirit, we are holding another camp on Sunday, coming Sunday 21st, si ya kesho, ile ingine 21st. We'll also be conducting a free medical camp. This time it will be inclusive. Haitakuwa tu for cancer. It will be a comprehensive medical camp. We'll be holding with Guru Nanak Hospital, and we'll be doing the triaging. The triaging is checking your vitals. We check your blood pressure. We'll check your weight. We'll check your blood sugars. That is the starting point of any medical checkup. From there, we'll have doctors who will be doing the consultations. The church has allowed us to use the classrooms, so we'll have several doctors who will be doing the consultation. Munajua tumegoma, so take the advantage. I don't want to be caught on camera saying that we are on strike. So again, from there, we'll also be doing the free deworming. Magonjwa zingine tu ni dawa ya minyo. So just come, you'll get a free deworming from ages 2 years and above. Will be dewormed free of charge. We'll also be doing, we'll have a nutritionist on the ground. Kwa wale ambao you feel your weight, we feel you are not doing well, we'll have a nutritionist on the ground who will be doing consultations also. We'll have an ophthalmologist, tutakuwa na daktari wa macho, who will also be doing the free eye checkup and any other issue that relates to the eye. It will be done here on that Sunday. Then we'll have a dentist. We'll be checking, just do the consultation and the checkups for your dental formula and the whole mouth. We'll have, we normally call them the basic drugs. Basic drugs means we cannot carry the whole chemist and bring it on the ground. If you have a specific condition, like those who are diabetic, those who are hypersensitive, who have the blood pressure, we cannot really have the specific drugs that you use. You appreciate that each uses different kind of drugs. Hata kama uko na pressure, it doesn't mean huyo mwingine ako na pressure unatumia dawa zinafanana. So it is a bit challenging. We cannot have those specific drugs because it's just a medical camp, but we'll have the basic kama unaumwa na kichwa, kama unaumwa na tumbo, kama the basic. So those ones will have them. And to crown it up, we'll have blood donation. Actually, that is the main agenda. We are having issues with the blood, and the only challenge we have with the blood is that you can get anything else anywhere else, but damu lazima upate kwa binadamu. So sisi ndio tumebeba the solution, because it is only us who can donate blood. I want you to imagine that at this point we are seated here, how many women are giving birth? How many women are going to the theater at this point? And before they are prepared to go to theater, we must have blood ready for them. So with that in mind, you can imagine your sister, your mother, or your friend somewhere who waits and needs that blood. Number 2, we have cases of accidents that are on the rise now. There are so many. These people, when they are involved in accidents, the first thing it is to prepare blood for them to be transfused. The other thing is that we are having so many issues of cancer, and the cancer patients, they are using a lot of blood. Every time they come for checkup, they come for chemo, they are doing their radio, you have to prepare a pint or 2 for them. So with that, because you don't need all that blood you are carrying. Sometimes when the blood stays in the body, it allays a lot of stress. You feel a lot of fatigue, you feel you are so stressed, you feel moody. Some moods, wakati unaona mtu ameamuka asubuhi akiwa so moody, you just need to give out that blood. So that now you can motivate your body to produce new cells. Actually, it's a challenge, the way you challenge the body. You challenge it, you give the old one, because you don't need the old one, you need the new one. Give the old blood to someone who needs it, so that your body again can be challenged to produce new blood. So who can give blood? Anyone who is healthy. You are not on any medication, you are not on any drugs, you can give blood. You should be at the ages of 16 to 65. But for those who we call regular donors, they can go up to 70 years. How many times can you give blood? You can give blood for a man 4 times, and for ladies we can give blood 3 times in a year. So I don't know how many times you have given blood in 2023. Vile tumesomewa hesabu, we should also be doing audit of the same, wale wamepeana damu. So kindly, the way tuko wengi hivi, I would be so happy if I see you on Sunday 21st. Please come and give blood. We are losing so many lives. We are losing so many mothers because of blood. And there is no any other way or anywhere else we can get blood. It is through us. So you must also have weight of 50 and above. If you are below 50, you are underweight, you cannot give blood. And again also, your HB level, the hemoglobin level should be 12 and above. Then, yeah, you come and give blood. I will be waiting for you. I'll be so happy to see you. Tafadhali tupeni damu. Hiyo ndio tunaomba. Tupeni damu. We are under stress. And I want to denounce the narrative that Kenyans have that we sell blood. Hatuna hata ya kupeana. Wacha hata ya kuuza. And to an extent that sometimes we depend with Rwanda to give us blood. You know why? In Rwanda, for you to enjoy some services, for you to get an ID, for you to get some government services, you must give blood. So what they do, they create so many shelves. We call it the blood bank. Unapata a lot of blood. So to some extent that we don't have blood. And those who have gone through the stress, they know. For your patient to get blood in Kenya, unaambiangwa kusanya marafiki zako wote mulete damu, you know. It's like now we take the advantage, we have gotten an opportunity for you to give blood. So let's give freely. God has given us freely. God bless you.
Tupigie daktari makofi. We have just launched the Empower product. So we are going to have a small demonstration so that we start using it immediately. Jane, please.
Good afternoon. Habari zenu. Tusimame kidogo tu, to stretch. Tumeketi sana. Hii ni wakati wa kustretch. Jaribu kustretch, stretch. Na ukiambia mwenzako asanti sana, tumeshukuru sana kwa sababu ya vile mumekubali poa. Tuketi sasa. CEO ukae karibu, Devi ukae karibu. Kuna ile wakati tutafanya hivyo. Poa. Tumesema asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Tulikuwa tunagojea tu you ratify the MPOA. And I want to thank the people who have used it because we have a number of people who have tried to use the MPOA. MPOA, all money poa. Pesa poa. Pesa ile inakufikia immediately. Nataka tu kuambia the few things because we want to make our lives easier by working from home, doing our things from home. So there are a number of things that MPOA will do for us, and that is where we want to start. Number one, the few things that you can be able to do. You can check your balances from home. You can be able to see uko na pesa ngapi za shares, uko na pesa ngapi za deposits, how far are you, niliweka pesa iliingia, what is my balance. You'll be able to see that. You'll also be able to see your loans. And these are all loans that you have. You can be able to see that. Number two is that you can be able to print a statement. Kwa hivyo kuna maswali wakati mwingine tunauliza, ile pesa niliweka iliingia. You can be able to do that. So again, a very good product, and we want to move with technology. Hatutaki kuachwa nyuma. Zote najua tunataka kuenda mbele and make ourselves at least work from home, utilize our times better. Badala ya kusema wacha nikimbie Sacco niende nikafanya 1 2 3. The other one is that you can check your next of kin. Ulijaza nani? Ulipoingia kwa Sacco ulijaza nani? Can you remember? Labda wengine wale tuliingia 209, we can't even remember who is there. So from the comfort of your home with only a smartphone, because what we need is a smartphone. CEO ametuambia about the app. and about the USSD, you can be able to do all that. And number 4, naenda haraka sana vile najua tumechoka kuketi, lakini tutapata demo hapa haraka ndio tujaribu kabla tuende. The other one is that you can be able to make payments. You can make your payments. Sio ati lazima utoke kwa nyumba uende kwa bank, or you even go to an agent. You can be able to do your payments, and the best thing about it is that you can be able to be very specific. Ati hii pesa nimeweka ngiri moja, nataka 500 iingie kwa loan yangu na 500 iingie kwa deposits. A very, very, very good app that we have. The other one is that you can be able to check your guarantors. Ni nani hawa uli guarantee? Wanalipa. Ni nani ameni guarantee? You can be able to see all that from, again, the comfort of your home. Very good app. Thanks at least for ratifying that. Another key one is you can be able to request for a loan. Instant loan. Kuna watu wamejaribu, wacha tuone ni nani amejaribu. Good. Kuna Irene hapo, nani mwingine amejaribu? I can only see 2 hands. Hakuna mwingine amejaribu? There are other hands there. Thank you. So we'll be starting it. I'll be calling our CEO in a short while once we launch it. And we had prepared for you. We know that time has really gone. So once we are done, tunataka tu kui-launch, and we will be interacting with it. You'll get all the time that you need to interact with the system. Lakini saa hizi nataka Julius, CEO, tukuje kwanza tukate ribbon. Mumeona tumepewa nafasi ya launch. So officially it has been agreed. Na hapa ndio tutakuja kuinteract, but for now, because there are still a few things that we have not done, hatutakuja vile tulikuwa tumepanga. Saizi hatutakuja hapa, lakini CEO will be taking you through the system, how you can log in and what you can be able to do. So tuko hapa hivi, Devi, tupate hiyo sauti ya kulaunch, ndio tushangilie. Zinaonekana kama mitambo zinaonekana mitambo imelete diambo. So we can be able to shout. Devi, I don't know whether you are there. Haya, tuendelee. In count of 3, wachani tupige tu nduru vile system yetu hapo imetufail kidogo, ndio to launch our M-Poa, ndio tuweze sasa kupelekwa through na CEO on the few things that you can be able to negotiate in the system. 1, nataka tupige nduru ama makofi. Tupige makofi. 1, makofi. 2, 3, makofi. We have launched our M-Poa. M-Poa. Money. Makofi. Asanteni sana. CEO, over to you. Tuonyeshe vile tutaitumia.
So quickly, she has said, there are 3 options to access that account. The *670, you can go with me. But the first thing is, all of you are registered under that portal. And most of you, I think everyone, received a PIN sometimes back. But you might have forgotten the PIN. If you might have forgotten the PIN, I show you how to recover the PIN. You put yours, else you can call the office for the office to generate that PIN. So the first option is when you are using the *670. Watu inaitangwa mulika mwizi. Hiyo simu hiyo So what can you get from that star 670? Each platform has got some limit. So once you log in through the star 670, it trigger you to either members balances, like she has said, you get the loan balances, the saving balances, the share capital balances. You can deposit from the M-Pesa. If you say deposit from M-Pesa, it will trigger you. Ikwambie unataka kuweka pesa ngapi, hautaenda ile direction nyingine ya kuweka pay bill number. It will trigger you, wewe ni pin tu utaweka. Itakwambia, do you want to pay Pcea Kayole Sacco? Input pin. So you can pay deposit from M-Pesa now to your account direct. You don't have to go to at M-Pesa pay bill account number. No, direct you can pay from there. You can get your mini statement. You can borrow loans. We have said you can borrow loans, but again you must have qualified. That thing must have qualified. Si kila mtu ame qualify kupata loan, and once you go there to try and get a loan, it will give you a reason whether you are qualified or not, and if not, it will give you a reason why you are not qualified. The other thing is you can because we want to advance this thing, you can withdraw the fund. I think some years to come we are going to resolve that our Sacco will now become a deposit taking, that you can now withdraw your money. Si ile sasa tunafanyanga, unajua Sacco ni non-withdrawable, but in future we want the Sacco to become a deposit taking Sacco, that I can withdraw some of my money ile tu kama ya bank to the M-Pesa. So that's to do with whatever. Sorry. You can funds transfer either to your bank account and others. You can also buy even airtime as we proceed. These are just proposals for now. So that is star 670. If you look at that book that you are having there, the audited accounts there, at hiyo page ya mwisho kabisa, iko na hiyo picha ya all that you can get from your account now when you are using the portal. All of them will give similar information, but the portal, I said you can access it. Ukilipa tu pesa, kuna ka message kana kujanga pale, guza hiyo message, itakupeleka mahali tu utaona account yako. So you can get your member statement, you can get your deposit statement, you can get guaranteed loan. Wenye wanaona screen pale, you can see it is processing. This member called Pcea Kayole Sacco ame guarantee nani. Now let us understand that any time that you have been guaranteed, that guarantor has the right to know kama unalipanga deni. Unajua kuna watu naonanga mtu anakasirika ati mtu fulani anajua vile analipa loan. The moment someone has guaranteed you a loan, and I'm saying has guaranteed you a loan, anafaa kukuwa na information kama unalipanga loan, si ndio? So you don't have to come to the office and ask mwenye nilisainia analipanga. So you can see it there. So guarantors report. Unajua kuna watu ukiletewa loan form, the first thing you do is to vet. Na ile vetting naonanga mnafanyanga, yeye ashaini guarantee ndio nimsainie. So you can get who have ever guaranteed me. Ndio sasa niamue kama nitakusainia ama sitakusainia. So the guarantors report you can get there. The loan center there, those who can see the screen. Running loan. You can get your loan, how you have been paying. If you have 2 loans, you'll see it there. You can see the amount that was advanced to you, the current balance that you are having there. Guarantors request. We are advancing because we realize some people are faking those signatures. We shall onboard everyone such that even if you sign for a loan form, we shall still call for you on that app. Can you confirm? Unajua hiyo app you can't use anyone's phone. Ile registered number yako ndo unafaa kutumia. These days some people are faking those signatures. But now we shall be requesting you. Hata kama umesign, ingia pale kwa app, useme ni ukweli ni mimi nili sign. Ndio tena usikuje tena unakujanga kusema hapana mimi sikumsainia. So you can once we proceed, you shall be in a position to accept guarantorship or reject, because si lazima u accept. Deposit fund, you can deposit fund just like I've said, and specify unataka kulipa nini. Kama naweka 1000 na niko na loan, I can just go there and say deposit fund for what? Saving. Deposit fund for what? Loan repayment. You specify. Unajua now currently unaekanga pesa yote pamoja. But now like someone there ask about the update. The system should now be updating itself. Kwa sababu wewe already, wewe ndio una receipt hiyo pesa. Ni kama ni wewe una post hiyo transaction. Umelipa 1000 na ukaindicate inafaa kwenda kwa saving. So itaenda automatically kwa saving. Hata loan wewe utakuwa una transact kwa simu yako. We have also said once we advance, we want and we are hoping that we shall get some license from SASRA to have this Sacco become a deposit taking Sacco. Like it operates like a bank now that you can withdraw cash. So we have a feature there that now allows you to withdraw cash. I'm not saying that you can withdraw cash now. No. I'm saying in future we are going to activate our account and make it like you can withdraw funds from your account. You save, you withdraw. The other item there is a mobile loan, like I have indicated there. You can borrow a loan from us. The other item is on loan calculator. Unajua kuna hiyo swali mtu anaulizanga, nikipewa 100,000 nilipe na mwaka moja, nitalipa pesa ngapi? You just be going there kwa hiyo simu yako, weka amount unataka kuchukua ni 100. That's the loan calculator. Wewe ndio unajihesabia loan. Ndio ukisema nataka kulipa loan na miaka 3, hiyo hesabu already uko nayo. Unajua kila mtu hapa anaonanga kila mtu loan repayment period 36 month. Loan inaitangwa development zote. So you can calculate that loan. Ndio usiseme ati hapana ni ofisi iliniambia nilipe na miaka 2 na sikuwa na uwezo. So you can now get a loan calculator there. Calculate if I borrow $1 million, I pay within 4 years. How much am I expected to pay at the end of the period? You'll be doing that calculation on your end such that when you are applying for that loan, you know the amount that is expected for you to pay on monthly basis, and also at the end of the duration of 4 years, how much shall I have paid? I think that is all about the water. It's an easier one. If you have any challenge, kindly communicate with us on our telephone lines that are there on the book there, and we are ready to assist. The other item, before I forget, the portal or the app there give a history of all the communication that has ever come from the office to you. Kwa sababu we realized mtu anaandikiwa hulipangi loan, ama unasema sikuambiwa guarantor halipangi na ulitumiwa message ukadelete. Our young ones now that they are at home, message ikiingia hivyo akisoma Sacco wana delete, si ndio? So on that portal it keeps the history of all communication that has ever come from the Sacco. Ukikuja pale useme sikuambiwa fulani halipangi deni, tutakwambia can you log in, and that one you can't delete. So tutakuwa na all the communication. Hata sasa ukiangalia pale inakuonyesha all the communication that has ever come from the office to you. Ndio mtu asiseme hata guarantorship. In fact, guarantorship is the key thing there. Tunatumanga before loan is processed, ipite kwa the borrower. Tunatumanga SMS inasema you are notified that you guaranteed someone, then you are, if you are in agreement or if you object, call this number. Members do not call that number. Later on mtu anakuja anasema si kutumiwa nini message. So take note, all that history is there so that we can keep track on all the communication, including now kuna mtu ananiandikia huku niita AGM na nikimwambia afugue kwa app tunapata message alipata nini? Alipata, but simu ilikuwa na mtoto akadelete nini? Message. Sawa sawa? Asante. I don't want to take much of your time, but in the event you have a question, kindly see our staffs, they will assist you. Thank you.
We are almost coming to the end of our meeting today. We requested the cooperative officer to conduct the elections.
As the cooperative officials come, I would want to remind those who do not belong to a group due to guarantorship that when we are done, they can come over here. We'll be able to talk to them as a group, and maybe from the people who are in, maybe you can get people you can work together. So it's important if you don't belong a group, because it's important for the guarantorship situation. Thank you.
All right, I'm back again. Mumeboeka? Bado tuko, naona mmechangamka vizuri. The weather is good. Now we're on the session of elections. The main thing for the day, we need to have leaders, and not just leaders, visionary and people of integrity. And now, this time, I take the opportunity to say, as we know, we are all in Sasra. Mmejua tuko Sasra? Eh? So we are regulated by Sasra. Not me, I'm saying Kayole Pcea. Pcea Kayole is regulated by Sasra. So according to Sasra regulations, vetting is done before we come for the AGM. For the qualified candidates, there's that procedure. They do the advertisement, the candidates apply. Those who qualify, they are vetted by a committee, which is chaired by the sub-county cooperative officer and other members. Then now when they do the vetting, wanaangalia wenye wamequalify, ndio sasa leo tunawaleta hapa, tunafanya uchaguzi. Ni sawa members? And before we proceed on that election, there's something that one member was asking in the morning about relative and relative. Sister and brother. I'm a brother and sister. Sindio? Pcea Kayole has an election policy. Now, election policy, it doesn't bar anyone from applying to be a candidate. Are we together? So mimi siezi sema ati whoever the brother or the sister should not be brought here subjected for the election. Not unless you amend that clause. Are we together? So hapa unachagua karanja na ule karanja mwingine, uchagui sister na brother. Unachagua wafanye kazi. Sasa uamuzi ni kwenyu kama members, whether you will elect the brother, but the sister yeye huyo ni kama ni straightforward, yeye juu wako supervisory. Are we together? So you are the ones, you are the determining factor kujua kama karanja the brother will join the board ama what will happen. So the vetting was done and he qualified. Hakuna vile tunaweza mtoa. Hiyo ni clear? Yes, so thank you so much on that. Ningetaka tu tufanye supervisory because hiyo ina competition. We have Rachel Jerry Karanja, tungeomba tumuone. Rachel, are you around? The vetting was done. She was the only one who had applied. Uzuri alikuwa amequalify. She met all the qualifications. Kindly come forward. We need members to see you. So for Rachel, we are going to do ratification. Ratification ni ku-approve, kumkubalia. Ni sawa? So hiyo mtanipea tu proposal na seconder sababu hakuna candidate mwingine wa supervisory. She's the only one. Sawa members? Hiyo tumeelewa? Yeah, so hiyo hatutapiga kura. Yeah, Rachel Jerry Karanja, she's the one here. She can say something, then tupate proposal na seconder.
Habari yenu members?
Mzuri.
Sacco inatuelekea wapi? Inatuelekea mbele. Haya, asante. Now, asante the board members for this opportunity, for the vying of the position. Asante pia. Now, nilikuwa nimeona kidogo, if I can comment something.
Yes.
For the exiting members. I don't know whether someone noted that there are some members exiting. So we look at it, tujumuike pamoja. We encourage each other to build our Sacco. Sidio? We don't want us other members exiting. Let's build each other. Sidio? Sa asante.
Okay, that is Rachel Jerry Karanja. Ningeomba nipate proposal na seconder for Rachel. She's there. We are ratifying. Tunadhibitisha. Members, ama unataka kukuja ukue supervisory? You see, we have already done vetting. Hakuna kitu ingine tutafanya leo. Na wewe hukujitokeza. Tulisema watu wa apply, hamkujitokeza. Si ndio? So next time si mtafanya application. So today we need to ratify Rachel. Nipate proposal na seconder. Then twende sasa tufanye uchanguzi tuko nayo kwa board. Management committee.
Mimi naitwa John Wandu. Member number 1251, na propose.
Thank you, John. John Mwando. Asante. Mwando, yes. Seconder.
I'm Milka Jason, member number 4951. I second.
Asante Milka. Tumemaliza mambo ya supervisory. Thank you, Rachel. You can have a seat. Members have seen you. Congratulations. Now the board election. I leave it to my colleague Charlene to take us through. I hope you'll give us seamless cooperation. Ni sawa? Yeah, so tukienda kuhesabu msitusumbue. Si mnajua vile tunafanyanga? Kuna ile tunasimamanga unaketi ama unainua si mnajua vile tunafanyanga? So kindly cooperate. Thank you. Welcome, Sean.
Good afternoon once again. So tutafanya election ya board members. Tuko na watu 4. So tunataka tu 3. Tuko na Eunice Mombi Nyamu. Eunice, kindly come forward. Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati. Francis Irungu Munyuro, kindly come forward. And finally, a new applicant, Matthew Asaf Muchoki Karanja. Kindly come forward. What is going to happen? We are going to get a proposer and a seconder for each. Order members, hiyo nguvu to preserve tutainua nayo mkono. Hiyo nguvu to preserve tutainua nayo mkono kwa sababu tushachoka. Aya, tutapata proposer na seconder for each. Whoever does not get a proposer and a seconder cannot even stand election. So propose your candidates, second them. If all of them get a proposer and a seconder, tutawa release waende nje. We will vote for our best 3. Sawa sawa? Aya. So tutaanza na proposer na seconder wa Eunice Mumbi. Proposer, you give us your name and your membership number. Proposer?
Ruth Geshagua, member number 11.
Thank you, Ruth. Seconder for Eunice.
Paulo Maina, 1619.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati. Let's get a proposer. Proposer. Seconder. We have a proposer ako hapa. Seconder.
John Wainaina Kiongo, 1192.
John who? Thank you. Next, we have Francis Irungu, proposer. Proposer wa Francis.
Phyllis Irungu, 837. 830.
Aya, MC, watu huku wana complain umewaacha yatima na uko hapa, wanataka kupropose watu wao. Najua labda waliitwa kikao, sasa mpaka mtu wao waone walitumia chenye. Tupate seconder wa Francis. Your name?
2171 Harrison Kimani.
Harrison Kimani. Thank you. Lastly, Matthew Muchoki Karanja, proposer. Proposer wa Matthew Muchoki Karanja, proposer.
David Dongo, 2713.
Thank you, David. Seconder? Seconder wa Matthew Muchoki Karanja.
Margaret Thiongo, 7082.
Thank you, Margaret. So all our candidates have been duly proposed and seconded. Before tuwatume nje, si watuambie tu kitu moja moja. Na wasiende kwa mambo mingi, si mnawajua? Keep it short, keep it simple.
My name is Francis Muyuro, na kabla niingie Pcea Kayole Sacco, nilikuwa nafanya kazi na Barclays. Siku hizi inaitwa Absa. Na pahali nilikuwa nafanya ni kupeana loans. Pahali niliingia Pcea Kayole Sacco, pia niliingia pahali ya kupeana loans. If you look at the audited accounts, unaona our loans keep on rising. We keep on giving members. Na mnajua tukiwa hata even you don't qualify for the guarantors, tunakupigia simu, tunakwambia uongeze guarantors. Tunakupigia simu ulete collateral, sababu tunataka kukupatia ile pesa umeitisha. Ukiitisha 50,000 ya school fees, hakuna haja ya kukupatia 30,000. Tunakwambia uongeze guarantors ndio upate hiyo 50,000. Even if it's a plot for 1 million, the same. I request munipatie another chance, niendelee kuwapatia loans na Mungu atawabariki. Amen. God bless you.
Habari zenu members. My name is Eunice Nyamo. I'm in the medical field, but also an administrator. I've been your secretary since 2019. I joined the Sacco when we were at an asset base of 400 million. We are now short of 40 million to become billionaires. Next year, tutakuwa tunasalimiana habari billionaires. So I've witnessed the growth. I've seen the changes that we have made. The process of SASRA was not easy. It took a lot of time and we made it through. Nawaomba kula zenu, together we pursue growth na tuendelee. Wamama mpo. Mama tupo. Tunajiwakilisha. We are there na to keep on growing because we always pursue growth. Nawaomba kula zenu. God bless you.
Bwana asifiwe. Good afternoon. Kwa majina ni Elizabeth. Mesikia nimeitwa Elizabeth Duati. Duati is my father. Elizabeth Jiri na nimeokoka. Nimekuwa kwa Sacco kutoka 2019. Niliingia kama mwana credit na wakati huo ni ule wakati tulikuta watu wanataka usaidizi wa kujua what is Sacco na kuchukua loan kusema nini, kulipa na kusave. Tumewasaidia, tumevuka pamoja, ndio maana unaona tuko wengi. Tumewapatia good relationship, pahali pa kulilia, pahali pa kujua, pahali pa kutaka kujua Sacco ni nini. Tumejimundu, tunataka kuendelea mbele. Kutoka hapo for last year nimekuwa kwa marketing. Tumefanya marketing kwa Sacco, tumetembelea vikundi, mtu binafsi, tumeenda mpaka kwa radios kutangaza Sacco yetu. Na ndio maana umeona tumeendelea na tumegrow. Ta ukiangalia tu kwa kitabu yetu booklet, unaona kwa hakika for those 3 years tumeenda bali. Kwa hivyo mimi naomba tu munipe kula zenu ili tuendelee pamoja kwa kubarikiwa na kusaidiwa na Mungu. Mungu awabariki.
Habari members. Jina langu tena ni Matthew Asaf Mushoki Karanja. Nimekuwa mwanamemba wa hii Sacco tangu mwaka wa 2014. Since nikiwa mdogo after nimemaliza shule, nilifunzwa umuhimu wa kuanza kusave for the future. Because the future is determined by what you put today. Na tunataka tuendeleze hii Sacco mbele, tukue Sacco kielelezo. And I believe we have all that it takes. Tuna uwezo wa kuendeleza hii Sacco ikiwa inatajika kama akina Mwalimu Sacco, New Forties, hizo zitakuwa tunacheza ligi moja. I want us to grow to that level. So naomba kura zenu. Tuweze kuungana with the management team that is there, with the other board members that are there. Tuweze kuendeleza hii Sacco because we have the future in our hands. It is time we stepped to this Sacco to the next level. Tuache kucheza ligi dogo, tuendelee kujiendeleza. Unajua hata mtoto akianza kutembea, anaanza na kutembea na piga nyayo ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu. Inafika wakati mahali anatembea na ajishikilia anatembea. Imefika wakati pia sisi kama Sacco tuache kutembea kwa magoti, tuache kushika meza, tutembee, tushikane na wengine. Let's come together, we grow this Sacco. We have a able team in management, in board. So I pray for your vote, that you give me your vote to join the others to lead this Sacco ahead. Asanteni sana.
Okay, members, before we release them, tutawapea numbers, so tutawapea numbers. We have Eunice Mumbi Nyamu. Eunice will be candidate number 1. We have Elizabeth Waithira Ndwati will be candidate number 2. Francis Irungu will be candidate number 3. And finally, Matthew Muchoki Karanja will be candidate number 4. Tumelewana hadi hapo? Kirudiwo? Aya, sawa. Aya. Wenye wako mbali, tafadhali songeni karibu. You make our work easier. Tuhesabu vizuri. Usiseme haukuhesabiwa. Na sijui hizi viti za mbele huwa tunaogopa nini inakuanga huku mbele. Alafu I hope we don't have proxies. Usikuwa umetumwa na mtu kumrepresent. I hope we are all members. Because we do not allow proxies to vote. Usikuwe ni mtoto, mamangu alienda ushago matanga, amenituma. You cannot vote on her behalf. So kindly let's respect that. So we are going to allow you to leave. Nitarudia. Eunice Mumbi Nyamu, inua mkono, you are candidate number 1. Elizabeth Waithira Ndwati, you are candidate number 2 as you proceed outside. Francis Irungu, candidate number 3. And finally, Matthew Muchoki Karanja, candidate number 4. You can proceed to leave. So we will be saying candidate number 1, candidate number 2, not by their names. Sawa sawa. Simumewaona? Nitakuwa tunarudia na jina in the event mtu amesahau, so that tusiache mtu wako nje. Aya. Method of voting. Method of voting. Mnataka tupige kura aje? Show of hands? Sawa. Sasa unajua backbenchers, kuna viti huku na mnashout huko. Tumewaambia, tumewakaribisha kwa tent. Mumeamua mkae nje ya tent. Aya, tutaanza kupiga kura. You are going to vote thrice. Mna vote mara ngapi? Mara 3. You are voting for your 3 best candidates. Therefore, you are only voting for 3. So tutaanza. Na unaona mko wengi, so mtatupea muda kidogo, because we want everyone to be included. And then tusisikie kirudiwo, sijui kimeibiwo, sijui nini. Vitu kama hizo hapana. So Christabel I think will be on the other side. You'll be on the other end. And then wacha niende huku kwa watu wangu huku nyuma. So Abdi atahesabu 1 2 3. Then mi nitahesabu hawa na hawa wa nyuma. Aya. Tutaanza. Eunice Mumbi Nyamu, candidate number 1. Show of hands kindly. Tuinue mkono, tuinue mkono, tuinue mkono. Naanza kuhesabu, tuinue mkono. Candidate number 1, Eunice Mumbi Nyamu. Aya, naanza kuhesabu. Tuinue mkono, nisikupite. Wa huku tuinue mkono, sijawahesabu. Ndio nakuja huko. Aya, tumemalizana na huko. Aya, inueni mkono, inueni mkono, inueni mkono, inueni mkono. Uko nyuma. So, nimefika 150. So 160. Abdi. Leo uonekani. Haya, peana. Yes. Aya, thank you. Aya, members, tunaendelea. Mko wengi, we need time. Alafu zingine usipoona nikifanya hivi, si unaonanga kwa matanga tukihesabu chapati ya wageni, tunakuanga and then tunaenda tunaleta. So utulie tu na hesabu na macho. Aya. Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati, candidate number 2. Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati, candidate number 2. Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati, candidate number 2. Naanzia hapa kuhesabu. Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati, candidate number 2. Kindly, ni mikono tu, si mdomo. Aya. Aya. Elizabeth Wathira, his side. Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati, candidate number 2. Aya. Next, Francis Irungu. Hii jina ya tatu. Muyuro. We? Hey. Hapa kikao iliitwa. Hapa kikao iliitwa. Francis. Aya, backbench, 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 backbench. Siwezi wasahau, mi nilikuwa backbench mwenyewe. Aya. Aya, tumewafikia. Abdi, count?
Members, kama bado
Thank you.
ofisi inaendelea kuhesabu kura,
Thank you.
iko watu wawili, ningeomba tusikize. KCE 623F na KDC 928S walipewa parking hapo Diwapo, na ripoti imekuja kuwa iko gari inatakiwa kutoka nje kutoka hapo. Tafadhali hawa watu wawili kama mmehesabiwa, mtoke msaidie wale ambao mlifungia hapo. Please, tafadhali.
Aya, members, tunafika mwisho, tuko kwa mwisho. And there's nothing for you to worry about because tumewatuma nje, but we'll add +1 yao kwa sababu lazima mtu ajipigie kura. So lazima tuongezee. Unless kama mtu atapigia mtu mwingine kura na ajiwache. Lakini tutaongezea +1. Aya, Matthew Muchoki. Matthew. Aya, hapa mikono juu. Aya, backbench ni time yenyu. Backbench umefikiwa. Aya, hajainua, haizi inua mkono ndani ya kichwa, amekataa. Mesabiwa. Thank you. Thank you, members. We are going to add all the votes before we announce them. We will add all the votes. As my colleague finishes, order, members. As my colleague finishes to count her side, these are members you are electing. Na hizi ni pesa zenyu, si ndio? You elect visual leaders. Venye mmeambiwa tunataka kuwaona DT Sacco, si ndio? So tuna hope hiyo kuinua mkono tutaona matunda yake very soon. They can be making their way back. Someone to call them to come back.
Next year, next person. 39, 31, 7, 34, 111.
Next.
362, 220, 45, 217, 217, 844. Right?
Hey, 944.
460, 197, 99, 103, 23, 882.
So to train, I need your number. Where? Francis alikuwa na Euro 845. So number 1 ni huyu Matthew, number 2 ni Francis, number 3 ni Eunice, number 4 ni Elizabeth. Aya, kuna mtu amewaita? Wameingia? Oh, ndio hawa. So we have tallied. Mumeona venye tumezunguka, si ndio? Tusisikie kirudio haki. Hiyo kuzunguka yote na hii. Aya, you can have your seats. It's okay, you can have your seats. We'll just announce them while you sit. So members, kindly order so that you hear the results. Eunice Mumbi Nyamu alipata 604 votes. 604 votes. Elizabeth P. Wathira Nduati alipata 111 votes. Francis Irungu alipata 845 votes. Matthew Muchoki Karanja alipata 882 votes. Therefore, tumetali as follows. Number 1 ni Matthew Muchoki Karanja. Number 2 ni Francis Irungu Muyuro. Number 3 ni Eunice Mumbi Nyamu. Number 4 Elizabeth Wathira Ndwati. So mushajua your best 3 wataingia kwa board of management. Watafanya kitu inaitwa reconstitution within 14 days and they'll arrange themselves because hamjavotia mtu in a particular capacity. They'll arrange themselves. As for anyone who will be getting, if they'll have a new person maybe kwa executive, ataambiwa venye anafaa kufanya kwa signatory. But other than that, you have voted. I hope they'll appreciate you kwa sababu mmeinua hizo mikono. We, hawakuona, si tumeona. mumeinua, so thank you very much. Otherwise, thank you. Asanteni kwa utulivu. Thank you for listening to us. God bless you all. God bless Pcea Kayole Sacco. Thank you.
So members, thank you so much. Makofi tena kwa the cooperative officials. Hiyo ndio jukumu yao kubwa, kuhakikisha mambo inaendelea vile. Na yenu kubwa ni kusema ni nani na si nani. Kwa hivyo mmeifanya. Makofi kwenu pia. So tupatapo mkutano ingine, sasa tutaelezea vile tutaenda tuketi after 14 days, bado tutaita cooperative official ndio tuchaguane tujue who is taking what as we continue. Otherwise the next level, sababu Moyoro unajua bado roho inapiga vile amerudi hakuwa anajua kunatokea nini. Tungetaka kupata mtu ambaye atarudisha vote of thanks, na tukimalizia bado tuko na mtu atatupatia maombi, na tukimalizia kabisa nilisema iko watu ambao hawana groups na ndio shida yao ya guarantorship. Hao ningeomba kuwa tukimaliza kwa ile mlango ya blue pale tupatane hapo, sababu nimesikia hapa iko mambo mengine. Niko nimesema atanipata hapa, lakini tupatane pale tuone kama kati ya sisi tunaweza enda safari moja. Hiyo ingine itaelezewa vile mtapata lunch yenu. Nasikia inapikwa na iko karibu kuiva. Hiyo mtaelezewa vile mtapata lunch, na tuelewe kuwa ni lunch. Inapewa yule mtu wako wapi? Ako hapa. Kama mtu alijua tunapika lunch na hayuko hapa, akakwambia sijui lunch ikifika uchukue lunch yangu, hakuna lunch ya mwingine, si ndio? Kila mtu ni sahani ngapi? Moja. Kwa hivyo yule alienda na lunch yake. Asije ati alikuachia. Sababu lunch ni ya wale watu kwa meza. Yeah. Hatuko tumko hapa kupeana ati pesa member ana qualify hii ama kesho. Sababu tungefanya namna hiyo hata wale wako nyumbani wangepewa. Tulisema wale ambao tumekaa mpaka saa hii tukatulia ni tutapewa lunch, ndio tukiweza kutoka. Mtu atapitia pahali akule kitu kidogo na ingine ufikishe nyumbani. Hapana kula yote kama vile tuambiwa na mchungaji asubuhi mapema. Sawa? Hata ukiona iko size gani, bakiza kidogo tafadhali. Si ndio? Ni ya muhimu. Haya. Wacha MC anakuja amalizie.
Praise God, members. One, I have no words, but to really thank you people for voting me in. Nashukuru sana. Na sababu tulisema hii Sacco ni ya kanisa. Muendelee kutuombea, tuendelee kuwafanyia hiyo kazi mumeona tumewafanyia. Na wewe kama hujachukua loan, enda kwako kwa nyumba, wakae chini na kalamu na karatasi, ujipange ukope loan. Because if you don't borrow, Sacco haikusaidii na wewe pia husaidii Sacco. Kwa hivyo tupatieni kazi, wacheni tulemewe na kazi. Amen. Mumeona of late hakuna loan inakaaga kwa meza pale. Tukiitwa mara moja tunakuja tunai process na wewe unapewa pesa yako. So I really want to thank you and even to thank God for alikuamusha leo na akakwambia na wewe ukaamua utaenda kuchagua Francis Irogo Moyoro. Mungu awabariki sana. Ya mwisho,
Praise the Lord. Siwezi kosa kushukuru. Thank you so much. Thank you for believing in me. Tunaenda mbele na next year tukutane billionaires. Bwana wabariki.
Karanja.
Asante sana members. I'm so humbled by your votes, your confidence in me. Na nawahakikishia kwamba nitawafanyia kazi kama mmoja wenu. Niko hapa kuwatumikia, na kama viongozi hao wengine wako hapa, tuko hapa kuhakikisha kwamba maslahi yenu tumeilinda na tumeiendeleza hii Sacco. Nashukuru sana, Mungu awabariki na azidi kuwafanya mema.
My sister Jane, a vote of thanks.
Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe. Tena kwa majina ni Elizabeth. Hata mimi nimewarudishia shukrani. Nasema kila jambo ina wakati wake. Na ninajua sisi zote tuatakia Sacco yetu mazuri. Mungu akifunga mlango moja, anafungua mlango ingine. So namtakia kila laheri. Mimi hata kama nimetoka board, bado mimi na member. Na ukikutana na mimi na hapo, nisalimie kwa uzuri. Sina grudge na mtu yeyote. Tutafanya kazi pamoja, tutasaidiana pamoja, kwa maana Mungu anajua haya yote. God bless you and do you good.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Habari ya afternoon. Yangu ni kurudishia kila mtu shukurani. Asanti kwa candidates wetu wote waine. Bwana awatendee, awaonekanie. Na Elizabeth ameongea vizuri sana. When one door closes, the other one opens. Yangu ile nimepewa ni rahisi sana. Ni mambo ya kurudisha shukrani. Na kwanza niseme vile niliambiwa si kusema jina yangu. Naitwa Jane Wawero. Zaidi ya hayo nimeokoka, Yesu ni Bwana. Tunataka kurudisha shukrani. Kwanza nataka kuwarudishia shukrani nyinyi nyote. Salimia your neighbor, mwambie thank you for coming. Thank you for staying up to this far. Kukaa kutoka asubuhi saa 2. Kutoka saa 2 kwa sababu kuna wale waliingia saa 2 mpaka saa hizi. Tumemuona Bwana, sio kawaida. Hebu mwambie sio kawaida. Sio kawaida. Kuna wengi labda walikuja hawajafikisha hapa. Kwa hivyo wewe umefikisha hii time. Asanti sana, Bwana akubariki. Namba 1, tunataka kurudishia Mungu wetu shukrani, kwa sababu kama sio Mungu hatungefika hapa. At times tunachukua things for granted. We think that we are here because of vile tuko wazuri, vile tuko healthy, vile tuko members, lakini sio hiyo, ni Mungu. Kwa hivyo tuseme Mungu ainuliwe. Mungu ainuliwe na apewe sifa yote. Ya pili, nataka kukumbuka mchungaji ule alitulisha ile ya kiroho. Na ndio sababu tumefika hapa, kwa sababu tulilishwa asubuhi, tukapatiwa ya kiroho na mchungaji Njoroge pamoja na evangelist wale walikuwa hapa asubuhi. Kwa hivyo tuseme nini? Wabarikiwe. Tuseme nini? Wabarikiwe. Pale tu wako tunajua walienda, lakini Mungu awabariki. Wale wengine nataka kurudishia shukrani ni timu ya ministry. Asanti sana Christabel and your team. Wamefanya kazi nzuri. Si wamefanya kazi nzuri? Conducting that election and being with us, guiding us on the things that we should do. Na mambo ya sasra. Sio ati ni kawaida. And it is not something small. And the way everyone has cooperated when they were doing the elections. Mungu awabariki. Mkienda muende na salamu zetu. Na mmefanya kazi mzuri. Tuseme nini? Wabarikiwe. Si ndio? Wabarikiwe. Ule mwingine tunataka kurudishia shukrani auditor wetu Kibebe. Kazi nzuri amefanya kutuangalilia mali yetu. Najua wote tuko members. Si ametuangalilia mali, ameveta, ameangalia. Kwa hivyo na yeye tuseme afanye nini? Abarikiwe. Haya. Wale wengine ni our technical team, Davy and your team. Davy and your team, looks, muko. Asanteni sana. Mungu awaonekanie na awajalie. na tunataka kurudisha shukrani hawa timu wako nao. Najua kabla muende mtakuja ku interact with our system and you will be able at least to do a few photos and of course to be able to advertise yourself. Kwa hivyo Nyambu na timu yako, asanteni na mbarikiwe. Wote wabarikiwe. Tuseme wabarikiwe. Asanteni. Wale wengine tunataka kurudishia shukrani ni kanisa kutupatia the grounds, kwa sababu wametupatia these grounds to be here, and of course even our offices are here. We don't take that for granted. Tunasema chairman, sijui kama ako, kwa niaba ya chairman tunasema wabarikiwe, church ibarikiwe, Pcea Sacco ibarikiwe.
Last and not least, kuna board, kuna staff, all the board members, the supervisory and the staff wamefanya kazi nzuri, burning midnight oil to prepare this. It's not easy. Labda wengine mtu anaweza ona kama ni easy, but it is not easy coming to set up, preparing all that we have prepared. Kwa hivyo tuseme nini? Si wamefanya kazi mzuri, burning the midnight oil to do this. It's not easy, but wamefanya kazi nzuri. Kwa hivyo board led by our chairman, asante sana, mbarikiwe na muongezewe. Ya mwisho, kila mmoja ule alifika hapa, member wote, kwa sababu tuko wengi sana, we are about the active ones 4,000 and above, but you can see we are only about 1,000. So taking your time out of your busy schedule and coming here, we don't take again that for granted. Tunasema mbarikiwe. Kwa hivyo tuseme, tunataka tuimbe saa wote, tuseme tubarikiwe. Tubarikiwe, tubarikiwe sana wewe, ubarikiwe, ubarikiwe, ubariki sana mimi, nibarikiwe, 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 nibarikiwe sana. Asanteni sana, tushangilie tukigojea maombi ya mwisho. Tushangilie Mungu.
Asante sana my sister Jane. Pcea Kayole Sacco tawapatia lunch siku ya leo. Ile kadi ulipewa, hebu angalia kama umeishika na mkono yako. Usiwe uliipoteza. That is your lunch voucher. Na mkiangalia hapa mbele, there are numbers. Zimeandikwa hapa. There are numbers. Wewe utapanga laini pahali namba yako iko. Sawa sawa? Tumeelewana? Utaangalia hapa mbele uone pahali namba yako iko. Hiyo namba hiyo iko kwa hiyo voucher. Kwa hiyo karatasi ulipewa wakati wa registration pale. Sio membership yako ya Sacco, hapana. Ni hiyo kadi yako, hiyo umeshika na mkono, ndio iko hapa. Utaingia hapa uangalie, ndio upange line hapo, upewe lunch yako. Na okay. From number 1 to 200 ndio ya kwanza. Number 1 to 200 ndio ya kwanza. 201 to 400 ya pili. 201 to 400 ya pili. Ya tatu is 401 to 600. 401 to 600. 601 to 800. 601 to 800. 801 to 1000. 801 to 1000. 1001 to 1200. Na ya mwisho kabisa is from 1201 kuendelea mbele. Tumeelewana? Na ningewauliza kwa heshima kubwa tuwe orderly kidogo. Tukuje polepole, tusisukumane, ndio tumaliziwe haraka na tuende nyumbani. Si mnajua leo ni Saturday na bado tunaenda kukula mchere pahali. Tufanye haraka tuende. My brother
you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make
na tutaanza hivi pade hii unakuja hapa tuanze pade hii ndio tusisukumane sana. Pade hii tukimaliza tutakuja hapa. Kwanza tuanze pade hii tukiendelea hivi ndio tusisukumane sana. Na ningeuliza my brother Jairus akuje atuobeshe ndio tumalize.
Bwana asifiwe. Situpigie huyu mwenzetu makofi. Jina ni Jairus Mwirure Nguge. Yesu ni Bwana na mkombozi wa maisha yangu. Kwanza nichukue fursa hii kuwashukuru wote wale walinichagua last year, maana tulipochaguliwa hatukupewa nafasi kama yenye wale wamechaguliwa leo walipewa. So you can imagine, apart from wale tumeonana kwa shughuli za kila siku, wale wengine wote sijapata nafasi ya kuwashukuru. So I'm really humbled and I sincerely say a big thank you for having trust in me. Ya pili niseme hivi. Mimi nilikuwa mwana memba wa Sacco kando na hii kwa miaka mingi, na nilipojua kuna Sacco inaitwa Pcea Kayole, na nilipokuwa frustrated kwa ile Sacco nilikuwa na nikafanya upelelezi wangu nikapata Pcea Kayole Sacco ndio ile Sacco inaweza nijenga. Nilikuja kama nakimbia. You know what used to happen? Ile Sacco nilikuwa ungeomba loan, form unapeana, mwezi ya kwanza inaisha, ya pili, ya tatu, ya nne. Ukienda kuulizia unaambiwa tunaona tutawaconsider mwezi ujao. Je, kama wewe kama rafiki yangu kuna kitu ulikuwa uniuzie na nilikuwa nipate ile pesa ndio ninunue ile kitu, si utakuwa umeuza kitambo? Nataka kusema nini? Wale tumechagua kuwa kwa Kayole Sacco tumefanya uamuzi wa maana, na ombi langu ni kwamba tutakuwa pamoja na tutaendelea. Na ile kitu ya muhimu zaidi ni kwamba unapoitisha loan unapewa kwa muda mfupi zaidi. Hiyo inafanyika. Basi naomba kwa unyenyekevu mkubwa tusimame tupate kuomba. Tuombe. Mungu Mwenyezi, mara tena tuko mbele yako adhuhuri jema, tukikushukuru na tukiinua jina lako. Twasema ni asanti, maana ubali huu tumeona mkono wako ukiwa juu yetu. Twasema ni asanti kwa kila memba mwenye ameweza kufika pahali hapa, maana tunajua si nguvu yake ama uwezo wake, bali ni wewe umempa kibali kwa kuwa hapa wakati huu. Mungu wetu na Baba yetu, tunapoendelea na Sacco yetu, tunaomba sisi kama viongozi uendelee kutupa uwezo na nguvu, na ndiposa tuweze kuendeleza Sacco yetu zaidi na zaidi. Kwa members wenzetu tuomba pia Mungu wetu uendelee kutupanulia mipaka, uendelee kutupa grace yako, na ndiposa tunapotafuta tuwe tunapata ya kutosha ya kufanya shughuli zetu za kila siku na hata ya kuegeza kwa Sacco, na ndiposa tuweze kuendelea zaidi na zaidi. Mungu wetu, hatuwezi kusahau baraka ya mvua yenye umetukirimikia kwa muda sasa, na tunaomba Mungu wetu utuendelee kutubariki na mvua ya baraka. Na Mungu wetu na Baba yetu, tutakapopata mavuno ya kutosha, sifa na shukrani zitakuwa ni zako. Wakati umefika tufunguane, kila mtu arudi penye alitoka ama aende kwa shughuli zingine. Tuomba Mungu wetu uende na kila mmoja wetu, Zile barabara tutapitia, Mungu wetu uturinde na utuhifadhi, na tukifika salama salamini nyumbani zetu, Mungu wetu, sifa na utukufu ziwe ni zako. We worship you and we adore you. There's a prayer of faith. In Jesus' name we pray and give thanks. Tuseme grace of our Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen and amen. Mubarikiwe sana.
Do you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make deposits, withdrawals, guarantee loans, and access to your loan. Not only so, you will be able to apply for a loan via M-Power products, make customer service inquiries, and complaints via our live chat services, among others. All you need to do is visit the Google Play Store app on your device and search for Pcea Kayole Sacco. Click on install to download the app. On the app, click on register, then reset PIN. Type your membership number, your mobile number, and then click reset PIN. A 4-digit PIN will be sent to your device via SMS. Click on register. Input your membership number, your ID number, your mobile number, and the 4-digit PIN sent on your device. Confirm the PIN to successfully sign up. To wrap it up, click on your profile, then change the password into your preferred password. All this can also be done by visiting our website on www.self.pceakayolesacco.co.ke or by dialing *670#. Pcea Kayole Sacco, we pursue growth. Do you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make deposits, withdrawals, guarantee loans, and access to your loan and deposit statements. Not only so, you will be able to apply for a loan via M-Power products, make customer service inquiries, and complaints via our live chat services, among others. All you need to do is visit the Google Play Store app on your device and search for Pcea Kayole Sacco. Click on install to download the app. On the app, click on register, then reset PIN. Type your membership number, your mobile number, and then click reset PIN. A 4-digit PIN will be sent to your device via SMS. Click on register. Input your membership number, your ID number, your mobile number, and the 4-digit PIN sent on your device. Confirm the PIN to successfully sign up. To wrap it up, click on your profile, then change the password into your preferred password. All this can also be done by visiting our website on www.self.pcea-kayolesacco.co.ke or by dialing *670#. Pcea Kayole Sacco, we pursue growth. Do you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make deposits, withdrawals, guarantee loans, and access to your loan and deposit statements. Not only so, you will be able to apply for a loan via M-Power product, make customer service inquiries and complaints via our live chat services, among others. All you need to do is visit the Google Play Store app on your device and search for Pcea Kayole Sacco. Click on install to download the app. On the app, click on register, then reset PIN. Type your membership number, your mobile number, and then click reset PIN. A 4-digit PIN will be sent to your device via SMS. Click on register. Input your membership number, your ID number, your mobile number, and the 4-digit PIN sent on your device. Confirm the PIN to successfully sign up. To wrap it up, click on your profile, then change the password into your preferred password. All this can also be done by visiting our website on www.self.pcea-kayolesacco.co.ke or by dialing *670#. Pcea Kayole Sacco, we pursue growth. Do you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make deposits, withdrawals, guarantee loans, and access to your loan and deposit statements. Not only so, you will be able to apply for a loan via M-Power product, make customer service inquiries and complaints via our live chat services, among others. All you need to do is visit the Google Play Store app on your device and search for Pcea Kayole Sacco. Click on install to download the app. On the app, click on register, then reset PIN. Type your membership number, your mobile number, and then click reset PIN. A 4-digit PIN will be sent to your device via SMS. Click on register. Input your membership number, your ID number, your mobile number, and the 4-digit PIN sent on your device. Confirm the PIN to successfully sign up. To wrap it up, click on your profile, then change the password into your preferred password. All this can also be done by visiting our website on www.self.pcea-kayolesacco.co.ke or by dialing *670#. Pcea Kayole Sacco, we pursue growth. Do you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make deposits, withdrawals, guarantee loans, and access to your loan and deposit statements. Not only so, you will be able to apply for a loan via M-Power product, make customer service inquiries and complaints via our live chat services, among others. All you need to do is visit the Google Play Store app on your device and search for Pcea Kayole Sacco. Click on install to download the app. On the app, click on register, then reset PIN. Type your membership number, your mobile number, and then click reset PIN. A 4-digit PIN will be sent to your device via SMS. Click on register. Input your membership number, your ID number, your mobile number, and the 4-digit PIN sent on your device. Confirm the PIN to successfully sign up. To wrap it up, click on your profile, then change the password into your preferred password. All this can also be done by visiting our website on www.self.pceakayolesacco.co.ke or by dialing *670#. Pcea Kayole Sacco, we pursue growth. Do you know, without coming to our offices, you can access lots of our services 24/7. You can make deposits,